are with Big Beautiful Lino and Kyle. And Kyle, actually, you know what? I do need you to log in and be in the stream. I need to jump into the stream. Another thing we're not hitting, we have to have 3 people on at a time for XYZ amount of time. Does that make sense?
No.
So 3 people at a time have to be on for a certain amount of time. We average 2.7. Just to let you know. So I'm like, oh my god, like, so I think we should have been logging in since the beginning, Kyle, and because that's the problem now. Where I'm like, all right, this is a little bit ridiculous. And we're up to 1 viewer already, Kyle. 1 viewer is finding us interesting within the first 10 seconds of us being on. This is pretty good.
All right, we did it.
One now.
We can retire.
Get ready for 1 million in a week.
Dude. I don't even know, man. Last night I was able to what was I streaming us on?
I don't know, but jump on Twitch because I gotta jump on it too.
That's what I'm saying.
But not from my account. I gotta jump in from like a random account. But because if I don't, then it's like, well, you know what? Twitch.com TV.
Dude, this is so weird.
Oh yeah, fun enough too. My mom watched this last night too.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw that out there. She sent me a message like, "I saw you on Twitch," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
How did your mom find this on Twitch?
I have no idea. I told her about the YouTube thing, but I guess she found out about the Twitch thing, and I'm like, "See, Mom, I told you there's more than one person watching us." What are you doing?
I'm looking this up. Thank you for asking.
Thanks for asking.
Thanks. There it is. Alright. Sorry, I just had to like... So now you should have another viewer. Do we have another viewer?
It takes a second for it to upload on my side, but... So I'd be like, thanks, Mom. Actually, you're gonna help me make. I need an average of 3 for a certain amount of time, and we're at 2.7. Where I'm like, what is happening? What are you doing?
I'm looking at myself
okay.
on the Twitch. I got Twitch on. Do we have an extra viewer now?
Not yet. It takes a few minutes for it to update on my side. That's why when I think. Like, I didn't notice my mom even was someone who joined. I was like, there's somebody else on? Like, we had a few different people on, and it doesn't show me until sometimes the person will join and then leave. Because you gotta remember, the name of our stream, Kyle. Did you see the name of our stream?
No.
Live yoga, full motion, zoomed in. Boom, dude. Get ready, Kyle.
Zoom in.
Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot of people joining and then pissed off when they see you and me on stream.
Very disappointed.
Yeah, so I thought it was funny, by the way. I was like, what should I put in here?
Hey, I want to do a time test. Ready?
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 8 seconds. About 8 seconds behind on the Twitch.
We're also live on YouTube. You can see it there, and I think it's a little bit faster on YouTube.
Well, which matters for the viewer? Like the one me being a viewer, probably on Twitch, right?
Well, if you're a viewer, it doesn't matter because you're not like trying to interact. I think if you're trying to interact with it, I think YouTube might be better for you. But right now, I want you to stay on Twitch because if you're on Twitch,
that's what I was saying. We need the number.
Yeah. Don't worry, Kyle, we're doing pretty good on YouTube, by the way, dude. Like, I'm figuring out... The YouTube is just an algorithm game that you have to play, I figured out, where I'm like, this is frustrating.
How are we doing?
Dude.
We got a $2.6 million check coming.
Well, there's no checks coming, but it's a lot. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. To be honest with you.
Dude, I got a new grinder. Someone gave me. It's so nice.
Nice. Someone gave you a grinder.
Dude, the weed out here, like the weed game out here is so insane. I haven't paid for fucking papers, grinders, weed. I haven't paid for shit in years. I pay $100 an ounce if I need weed. If like I don't have, you know what I mean? Then it's good ass fucking weed.
Look at this. Views 17,000.
No.
Watch time 95 hours.
No. On what videos? On those ones you when you were in Costa Rica or
Dude,
Brazil?
so many different videos. Dude, just get so many views now. This stupid video, candy cutting, is super popular for some reason.
What is it?
It's literally a short of someone just cutting candy. People love it.
Oh.
People love that video. It's like super popular. It's one of the most popular. And another popular video, which makes sense to me at least, is the one where George Bush, or when Kanye West goes, George Bush doesn't care about black people. That's all it is.
You put that on your channel?
Yeah, I clipped it from another video, just that 10 seconds. Or that, yeah, and I'm like, there we go.
I remember when that happened.
Yeah, it was hilarious. It was one of the funniest things, I thought, one of the
Dude,
funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
That's like, I think, the craziest thing about what's going on now with Kanye.
Ravi's making fun of me too. She's going, the YouTube? You sound old. Well, thank you, Ravi. I appreciate it.
Hi, Ravi.
How you doing, Ravi?
She's I just had a hot chick day. Just being hot, babe.
You working today? Did you work? The YouTube. Did I say the YouTube? Damn, that does sound old. I hope I didn't say the YouTube.
I think you said the YouTube.
Oh. You know what sucks? I work in software.
We sound
like,
old, dude. I was thinking about it yesterday. Like, we were talking about all the, like, Santo House Garage Studio shit. I was like, yeah, dude, we didn't have, when we built that, we didn't have iPads.
No.
Like, iPads didn't exist yet. We're old, bro. That's so fucking old. And now it's like, iPads are old news. They're not even cool anymore.
Well, I'm pumped to hear you finish one of the pictures, and she's working on one more serious one. That's pretty dope. I'm pumped to see that.
Is it just pictures of Lino?
Sweet. I'm not rushing you at all. I promise you.
Are they just pictures of you?
I don't know. We'll find out. Pictures of me. One of them's I'm on the beach on a blanket laying down. I got abs now for some reason. It's like, dude, this isn't me.
Yeah, you're just like it's just you like.
It's Matthew McConaughey's body with my face. Like, this isn't me, guys. Awesome. She has an idea for all three of us as well. Right now, it's just me. I think because I have.
I knew it. I think she has a little crush on you.
Well, dude, I'm the ugly one, so it's easy to make features really exaggerated on me.
You
like,
you look like who's the guy who played the Hulk?
Edward Norton?
No, the other one, the new one, Ruffalo.
Oh, dude, I hate that guy. By the way, that guy bothers me.
You kind of look like him.
You know what? I'll take that, by the way. But he bothers me. He's one of the few people in the world that I'm like, I don't like him.
Yeah, I know.
No.
As a person,
he just seems kind of douchey.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
And like liberally douchey.
Yeah, that's right. Like overly the top. Like, and I'm fine with it. Like, you could be liberal, you could be all that, but like, it just seems like he'd be like that friend who's like, oh, you're doing this. That's so on.
You're
like,
not wearing a mask.
Yeah,
by
yeah,
yourself in your car.
Yeah, dude. There's certain things where he just doesn't feel like a person. I'd be
You
like,
know who else has that energy? Mark Duplass.
Mark Duplass. No, he does, and I love Mark Duplass. That's what I hate about it. Like,
I love Mark Duplass. I love all the work he does.
The weird movies. Dude, even Camilla was like,
that
this movie.
Psycho movie?
Dude, and wait, that other movie too, the one, my loser brother. I forget what it's called.
Yeah. So good.
Dude, I showed it to Camilla, and Camilla was like, I expected this to be such a bad movie, but
Hey,
I really liked it.
what was that one show he did Togetherness or whatever it was called on HBO?
On
It was
HBO.
like him and his.
But it only
So
made it
good.
one season, by the way, didn't it?
I know
Yeah.
it was so good too, and then he did that My Sister's Sister movie, which was really good, and like he's a cool guy, but he's married to that chick,
No, he's married to his
Kate Appleton.
his friend. Yeah, his friend's wife in the show.
Yeah, in the show.
That comedian. You had to watch that comedian make out with this girl a bunch. Like
Steve Razanini.
Yeah,
He got
Razanini.
canceled.
Well, because he lied about 9/11.
He lied about 9/11. Yeah, remember that? He still will like come up in comedy shows. I'll see his name, like he'll be at the Improv or whatever.
He talks about it
It's-
like I fucked up like an idiot. Like I don't even know what I was doing. I was younger. I was trying to get some fame. Cause that's the hard part, dude. Being a comedian, dude. There's 50 guys up there and everyone's funny. Who's gonna make it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the guy who lies about 9/11.
Yeah. Well, he made it.
Have you talked to Curtis?
No, I sent him that message to see if he would join. I didn't know if he was gonna join or not. I think the other problem I have, I think I don't have enough light in here. That's why I think I need it. That's why I ordered that light. But
You need light in front of you.
yeah, and I think that's the problem. I think
Like
that's the reason why. I think my
I
camera
look
looks
gorgeous.
wonky because of it.
I look gorgeous because it's just my iPhone, and then I have a light right behind it.
See, I really
Like,
see, and then I gotta change the camera because I have it set to brightness on because
look at it. I can do this. You ready? I can go like make it brighter. Ah! I can make it a different color. Whoa.
I think I'm gonna go with default. I think default's better. I don't know.
How many people are watching us?
4 people, baby. We got a bunch of people
All
joining. I'm
right.
positive people are joining, dude. They're seeing that title and they just missed it, by the way. I'm sorry, everyone. All the girls left.
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah. So there's no
She was
more.
right here,
Yeah.
zoomed in as
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, it was crazy, by the way. Like it was. Kyle had the boat with all the girls doing yoga. It was great. It was a great time.
I have video of girls doing yoga on the boat.
Yeah. I showed a video last time of girls doing yoga afterwards, just because I saw so many people missed it. And we're up to 6 people now, Kyle. Like I told you, people love yoga.
Hello, everybody.
So coming down now. Anything happened in the news today you saw that was fun?
Yeah. What happened in the news today, Lino?
I'll be real with you. I really didn't spend too much time looking at the news.
Yo, it turns out that Greta Thunberg thing was like fake
No, yeah, dude. I saw her taking pictures with the police officers.
beforehand.
Yeah, I'm like, this is the fakest thing in the world. It was just to get, like, clout on the internet where, you know, you could be an activist who got arrested.
What a cunt.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The New Zealand Prime Minister stepped down. I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you. Like, New Zealand has less people in it than... Name a state. Wyoming, even, I think.
New Zealand, and she was like, wasn't she like kind of maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person, but I thought she was like pretty cool with COVID. I thought she handled it like well, right? New Zealand.
No, they went on, like,
They
full
did it-
lockdown. No, they went on, like, complete
I thought
lockdown.
that Australia went full lockdown. I thought
No,
New Zealand like
New
went,
Zealand did the same thing. But the
then
problem
I'm
is...
thinking of something.
Yeah, and the New Zealand people were like, fuck this, we're not doing that, eh? Like, and they just did whatever they wanted.
Wait, Lino.
I can't do a New Zealand. I can't even do an Australian accent, so I'll take that back.
That was, and I mean this,
The worst?
maybe one of the worst accents I've ever heard. It's
Yeah.
like it wasn't even insulting.
It was so bad it wasn't insulting.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, and Ravi, thank you, by the way. I was able to turn off clipping, where you have to be like, oh, my clipping only happens for members or whatever.
Hey, have you figured out the bits thing?
Yeah, I told you, we gotta be affiliated.
Yeah, we have to get 50 people.
50 people. Everyone on, remember to subscribe to our channel.
Man, I really, it's like complicated. It's like difficult because it's like, man, I smoked weed at the beach today. Got some food, made some phone calls, and now I'm here talking with you. I don't do anything that can promote something. You know what I mean?
Well, I think you should get a t-shirt that says, join my Twitch channel.
Yeah, follow my Twitch, bitch.
Uh,
Yeah, follow my Twitch, bitch.
Don't worry, dude. We just have to keep doing what we're doing, Kyle, and we'll get people. You build it and people will come.
I don't know if I believe that all the time.
I don't believe it most of the time, to be honest with you, but we're gonna try it, all right, Kyle?
I think, like, if you build it, they will come. It doesn't always work.
Well, that movie, it worked. Remember that movie? There was that movie, the baseball movie.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah, Field of Dreams. I don't remember the movie. Oh, boom! You know what, Kyle? We're gonna make sure we say what's up. My mom was watching. Hey, mom, how you doing? She just sent me a message.
No. Hi, Leo's mom.
Yeah. So right now she's got to see that, hear that. So that'll probably make her feel good too.
Now we're gonna. I hope we don't say any fucked up shit.
We're probably gonna say some fucked up shit. Like, cause yesterday when I read it, after I read it, she was watching. I'm like, I don't remember what we said. I'm high as shit. Like, oh man, I probably said something horrible. We all said something that we probably wouldn't say in normal circumstances because.
No, that's the problem is that we talk like this in normal circumstances.
Yeah, but it's not like it's like a mean, like we mean this or we hate or anything. It's just we're talking off the cuff and things get said. And
hey, I thought of a fun. Never mind.
Dude,
I had an idea.
that was the highest thing you've ever done. Like, dude, I thought of this idea, man. Like, what is it? Like, oh, dude, so never mind. Like, what the fuck just happened?
I need to let it stew a little more before I say it out loud. All right. So for the sake of like round numbers, you won the lottery, and let's say that lottery was for $100 million pre-taxes, right?
Yeah.
So that means and again for round numbers. So that say tax is 50%. So you can either get a check today, for $50 million, or you can get $100 million over the next 30 years. Which one are you doing?
I'll probably do $100 million over 30 years, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's like $3 million a year.
Yeah, and I'm cool with that. Like, wait, if I die, can I pass that off to like my loved one, my wife, or my kids?
Yeah, because you just put it into a trust.
Yeah, I'll do that then. No matter what, I'm doing that.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. What about take the same again round numbers? $20 million over 30 years, or $10 million today.
I'll take $10 million today.
The smaller.
Because I think I can make with $10 million, I can easily turn that to $30 million, in my opinion.
In 30 years.
Yeah. I really think I can. That's why I would take that $10 million up front and just fuck it up.
What would that breaking point be for you? Like, would it have to be like $1 million a year for the next? So if it was like, hey man, $1 million a year for the next 30 years, or $15 million today.
It'd have to be more than $1 million per year. It'd have to probably be somewhere in the $2 million range. Because $2 million, I could pay for myself, I could pay for my friends, and I could pay for my family. Like, realistically, like I could literally.
And it's a job, right? That's your salary.
Yeah, and I could literally call up all of my friends, all of my family, be like, you guys quit your fucking life. You guys are gonna come live in a fucking compound area with me, and I buy all these houses in the neighborhood, and you just live in one of these fucking houses. Well, I want to live here, but fuck you. This is where you live now, life free. Like, you're gonna rent free. Fucking food's gonna be delivered, like groceries and shit. Don't worry about it.
For $2 million a year, you think you can do that?
$2 million, fuck yeah, I can.
So $60 million. So if I said, hey man, $2 million a year, $60 million bucks for the next 30 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or $30 million today. I'll write you a check. Right?
$30 million today, easy.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's not $2 million.
Yeah.
Threshold.
It's not, because at the end of the day, like, You're just asking me to double my money, and like, I can make. I wouldn't even call it super risky bets. I could just make bets in the stock market, bets in crypto, bets in like certain avenues.
Right, and earn yourself like 8.5. Dude, if you just took it in like a Vanguard IR like investment portfolio, it'll earn you 8.5, 9% a year.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Very cool.
I'm definitely
We
not
should
like.
chat when Curtis comes on. I'd like to know.
Yeah, I'd like to know Curtis. I like Curtis's mindset with a lot of these things. I think Curtis is like a really interesting person with his mind, with money and all that stuff.
With money, yeah.
Well, last time
it's not good. It's not good or bad.
Yeah, it's just a different mindset. It's just funny. Last time
It's
I was talking to Curtis about money, and Curtis kind of made it seem like making money was evil. Where like he was like, "Oh, I don't want to be a millionaire," and I'm like, "What? So you just want to work for the rest of your life then? Like, what do you?"
Hold on a second though. Doesn't Curtis's dad own his house? Like own that house that his dad lives in?
He doesn't. So I found out that there's some special
really?
mortgage going on there, but his dad makes really good money, so his dad's paying it every month. But I don't know if he owns it or if he's close to owning it or close to paying it
But
off.
I mean, like he like has it though. It's his.
Yeah, it's his. He has a
Like, he
mortgage.
owns
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a $1 million property.
That's what I said too.
You
I'm
know?
like, okay. But he has a
So it's like,
sister,
what-
so he's not going to get 100% of the property.
But check it out. He's sitting there like he's saying this thing like his dad's a millionaire. Objectively, right?
Yeah, but I would say a lot of people who own houses in California, they're millionaires, but they're not fucking millionaires, you know?
I know.
Like,
They have an asset.
that's worth $1 million, but they're not a millionaire. Like, they don't have there's no liquid cash anywhere of hundreds of thousands of dollars or anything like that.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm kind of getting at. It's like there's 100 different ways. Okay, what if you only have $500,000 in liquid assets and you have $2 million property? You know what I mean? Like,
What does it mean to be rich? What does that
right?
mean?
What does that mean?
Like, I always hear, and you know what's funny? I've heard millionaires talk about it, and they're like, it's funny, if you come to me and you're like, oh, I'm worth $10 million. I go, that's not rich. You're almost broke. Like, oh,
Yeah.
shit, you're down to your last 10 million? Like, holy crap. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude, like, it's all perspective at the end of the day, you know? Ravi, what do you think?
Dude.
What is rich? What do you consider rich? How much
and-
money?
You know, don't you think there's wealthy, there's rich, and there's successful, right? There's
Yeah.
kind of three different
Three facets, exactly. Like,
of the same
No.
thing, right?
No.
But like is rich not having to work and being able to pay your bills and owning everything? Is that rich? Is rich just a shit ton of cash? Is that wealthy? What's wealthy?
yeah.
You
But
know?
yeah, what does rich mean? What does that word literally, like, what do you think it means, Kyle? How do you feel about rich?
Yeah, I don't know. Rich to me, it feels very like money. It feels very. You would have liquid. You'd be rich. Scrooge McDuck was rich. Warren Buffett is rich. You know what I mean? Like, so to me, it's just like being flush with cash.
That's funny. When I think rich is like, time is yours. Like, there is no, like, nobody controlling you. You get to do whatever you want. Like, literally, like, okay, like, what'd you do today? I just went to the beach all day and I didn't do anything, but then I don't have to do anything tomorrow. I don't have to do anything whenever I don't want to do anything.
Hey, on the Twitch feed, and I don't know.
Yeah, you
Are
just
you
saw
seeing
the
this
blow
debate?
up. Yeah, you just saw the blow up. That's why. I know what happened. I'm fixing it, everyone. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Don't worry, Kyle.
Are we like talking about something we shouldn't be talking about? The internet is like.
Kyle's like,
shut
oh,
up,
dude, we just got busted. Oh, there we go. Sorry. But I think I made my video a little bit higher resolution. Now you can see I'm uglier. Now you can bring out more ugly details about me.
You look good. We're getting old, man. You get some gray in your beard. I'm getting gray in my beard.
Yes,
Ugh.
That was real. Okay, you know what's really funny? You know what my mom's asking me about? She's asking
What?
about that $5. Was that real?
What? The guy gave me $5.
But just that $5 thing was real, by the way. There was some three
That was
random
real,
dudes.
dude.
Yeah.
Legit. Legit.
Yeah, it was crazy, by the way. It was a little bit like, first I'm like, dude, these guys are doing something scammy. I don't even know what. And then Kyle's like, dude, I just got $5. This is real.
No, the guy gave me $5. Venmoed me $5 for no reason. Lino's mom. We did nothing.
Lino's mom.
I saw a guy. I met this dude who he goes, "Hey man, I had the same color hair you do when I was your age." And I was like, "Sweet." His hair, he's fully white. And I was like, "Man, if I go fucking white hair, oh."
Yeah.
As I get older, that'd be fucking dope.
Okay, Ravi, Ravi. Ravi said, rich depends on your environment. Rich in one place might be mid class in another. Agreed. But what do you consider rich? Like, what does that word rich mean to Ravi? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because like Kyle said, everyone has a different idea of what that means, and some people look at money as evil. Some people look at money as... I just think money's a tool you use to get time.
Yeah, and like... And
that's
live
all it
and
is.
freedom.
Freedom and time. That's all you
freedom.
get. Well, time. That's your time. At the end of the day, do you want to spend your
That's
time...
what I mean, the freedom. Right.
Working for someone else, or do you want to spend your time hanging out on a beach? Or,
Right.
like, I know Peterson is like, no one wants to do that. Like, I want to do that. That's exactly what I want. You're wrong. I want to do that.
But Lino, I think too, like, his point, he even said, like, you want, what else could you want? Like, what else should people want? He goes, how about adventure? How about we start with adventure?
Well, I believe...
That is a decent point. Like, even you would want to go to cool places and see cool shit, and in those beaches would be dope, and you would want to go to, you know.
Well, thank you for saying... Okay, you're right, because
travel.
if I'm rich, I'm not going to be sitting around on a beach just doing nothing all the time. I'm going to be going places,
Right.
and even if it's close by to where I make my base at, I'm still going to go look at places and do things. Like, I want to experience that.
Eat at different restaurants, have a drink on this beach, and then have a drink on that beach, and then fucking smoke a joint on that beach. You know what I mean? An adventure. I understand what he's saying when he says that. Like, you don't want to settle for that type of like base shit because, you know, you want to have a little bit more purpose, even if it's like you want to work hard and you want to achieve things so you can put your feet up and chill out on the beach. But would you want to do it forever?
Yeah. Is it what you want? I have no idea. But yeah. And I kind of understand that angle, but no, I kind of do want to just chill though. Like, I
know, man. I'm super down to chill. Like
that's what I'm trying to make it to, by the way. And yeah, like, so the ability to live comfortably, not worrying about bills, or when you'll be able to eat, or whether you'll be able to keep paying for your car. You want to try something, you can do it. So yeah, that's right. You want to be able to live life and not have to worry about anything or some other person saying...
Right, and know, like, if something bad happens, I'm good.
Yeah.
Right, isn't that kind of the thing, too, is like, if you know, my whole house floods, or if I break my leg, or if I, you know what I mean, if whatever, it's cool. I just get it fixed and move on, right? Yeah. Isn't that kind of the part of that we sometimes think about is like, oh, cool, I just want to go to wherever, so I hop on a jet and I'm there.
No.
Right?
Mark Cuban said when he first got, like, made money, the first thing he bought, the first expensive thing he bought was a G5. And he said he bought a plane, a G5, and it was like, why the fuck would that be your first expenditure? He's like, cost me $40 million. And it was the best $40 million I ever spent. I was able to save so much time with hours off the airport, going someplace. You know, when you fly commercial, you're flying slow as hell. When you fly in a G5, you're flying fast, man. I can fly from here to London. It'd take me a couple hours. Like, oh, shit.
All of them. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if it's Pat McAfee. It doesn't matter if it's Dave Portnoy, Jordan Peterson. Any of these dudes I listen to who end up flying private, all of them say, what's been the craziest? What's the thing you can never give up? Every one of them's like, I can never fly commercial again.
Yeah. I've heard people say that. People say once you fly first class, you will work your hardest to never fly coach again. Because it's like, this is a totally different experience. And then once you get private, you'll work your hardest to never fucking fly
to
commercial.
never fly commercial.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. It's like once you make it to that level, it's like, dude, I could never go back. Andrew Tate, I
Right.
think I heard him talking about that, and he's like, I remember the first time I flew first class, I was like, I need to do everything in my power to never leave this ever again. Like they're bringing me
That's
alcohol, like all these like.
that's the thing that I get. Like, if I did make a bunch of money or fall into money, or whatever, I hate traveling. And what do I hate about traveling? I hate the fucking take your shoes off, take your belt off, you know what I mean? I hate take your laptop out, sit next to fat people on a plane, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But you would have to hit the lottery like 4 times to make enough money to fly private. Like, you have to have $250 million in the bank if you're just gonna hop around the country in a private jet.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be in the Wheels Up program, you're paying like each one of those flights costs $60,000, and you just got to have it ready to go.
Yeah, musicians, I've heard them talk about that before. That it's like, well, no, I wouldn't be able to do tours, certain like venues. Like it's like, well, you got to go from here to MSG, but you got to get there in 6 hours. Like only a private jet can get you there from here to there. Like, oh,
Future, we
Yeah.
once had Future fly from Vegas to.
oh, dude,
Orange
he
County.
flew in like in a 20-minute private jet. Like, he got in, came out, did the show, went back out to some other
Yeah.
venue. Yeah, that's how he lives his
Did
life.
show, yeah. Yeah.
What would be your first big spin, Kyle? You got $25 million. What's the first thing you're gonna buy? First big thing.
A house.
A house? That's the first thing you're gonna buy. Where are you gonna buy the house, Kyle? Where are you going?
Somewhere in Southern California.
Somewhere in SoCal?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know where exactly but when it happens, Lino, when I do get that big cash, yeah, speak into existence, right?
That's funny. I would probably go to Florida. See, or either that, or I'd probably leave America.
I understand. Well, you could leave America because you speak another language.
Yeah.
But my issue with Florida, I love Florida. You're right about Florida. Florida would be the only other place in America I would fucking go.
Yeah,
right?
because the tax, that's the other thing. Like, I'm not going to lose a bunch of money every year because you're going to have to pay the state tons of money in state taxes for that house.
Yeah, I know. But
You're going to go broke.
Florida has a way to get your taxes, too. Everybody says that.
Wait, no. Trust me. Everyone has a way to get your taxes. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I could just Airbnb this bitch. I don't even need to live there. Because I'll be real with you. I really don't want to live in some big old mansion. That shit would bother me.
I wouldn't want to live in a big old mansion either. Because especially it's just me.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want a big old mansion. Give me a 2-3 bedroom somewhere cool where with a good garage and like a living room. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want something crazy. But that would only really, like, even if you got a house not in Southern California, if I were to get somewhere in Florida. Can I tell you my problem with Florida, Lino, versus Southern California?
Yeah, please. I want to hear it.
Florida is great on the water.
Well, that's exactly why I'd live.
water.
I'd probably go to South Beach and buy one of those big old mansions in South Beach and just live the billionaire life.
You go a block and a half, 2 blocks in from the water.
Oh, it's fucked up. It's Florida. It's the South.
Florida is Alabama.
Yeah, that's what I tell people all the time. Like, people don't realize that, like, if you're in, like, Tallahassee, that's just Tallahassee, Florida. That's literally the South. You're in the South, by the way. Like, it's nothing like you're not in South Beach. This is not South Beach. It's not girls walking around.
No. This is Jesus and guns.
Yeah.
And gays are weird.
Yeah. I have a few people who work down in that area of the.
If you're like Tampa Bay is cool. Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Is cool because it's like progressive and there's like a college and there's a bunch of cool you know what I mean? And there's the beach.
Yeah. The beach and the college to me is what makes it fun.
Right. And then Jacksonville is kind of a hippy-dippy, weird part of Florida.
I've never been to Jacksonville.
But again, it's that thing, like, once you get 5 miles in from the water, you're in fucking bumfuck.
Well, yeah, and then it's funny, too, if you go to Miami, there's more Cubans in Miami than there are Cubans in Cuba?
I believe it, man.
It's funny, huh? Like, kind of crazy. Kyle, your internet is lagging like crazy right now. I don't know.
Dude, I'm on my phone.
Oh.
I don't know what to do.
There you go. Now it's better, but it was like...
Yeah. So that's my only issue with Florida. Whereas like in California, you're in the desert, you're in the mountains, you're at the beach, all within an hour and a half of all that. Like to me, that's so fucking wild.
Yeah, but I'll be real. I don't like any of that shit. The only thing I like is the beach. So I don't give a fuck about the rest of that.
I know, but I do.
But see, I'd go to like La Jolla maybe. That's a place I probably want to live. The problem is
Carlsbad.
Yeah. See, I want to go Carlsbad because that's too far. Like La Jolla, dude. Mike and D, they had a house overlooking. Dude.
Well, it was rad.
Dude, it was like, what the fuck? It was like, dude, it was like an old house too. It wasn't even like a new one. It was an old house that they were just renting. Dude, it was the coolest place ever. Where I'm like, dude, this is awesome. Like,
no, dude, you don't have to sell me on La Jolla. I think that would be the fun part. Is like, if I had money, I would when I get money, I would probably like Airbnb a place in a like an Airbnb a house in a different city for a little while.
Yeah.
See where I liked, and then buy a place in that. You know what I mean? Because there are some places like in the wine country in Temecula that are really pretty, where you can get like a nice, good-sized chunk of land. And so you might want to do that.
See, the other plan is, or maybe I just keep my money, just rent out places. Go to Malibu and rent out a big old mansion.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't know what I would do, dude, to be honest with you.
We'll find out one day.
Yeah. This Twitch money comes rolling in. All the bits.
All those bits, bro.
Yeah.
Twitch bits.
Yeah, Twitch bits.
Hey, is my audio lagging?
Hey, dude, your audio sounds crystal clear, but then your video will be like...
That's all I care. I'm sorry, everybody, but all I care about is that the audio is coming through.
Yeah. But the audio is good. That's the one thing.
Yeah. It's probably on my phone. My phone is... Dude, you should see... I have... those, like, clamps that, like, pinch down on stuff to hold things in place? I have, like, one of those with the charger... Because the charger, like, that you plug in doesn't work on my phone. I have to use the ones that you set on the back. So I have that clipped together on the light with my phone. It's just the most jerry-rigged setup ever.
I gotta open my window. Give me a second. It's hot in here.
I'm gonna go pee while he does that.
Alright, so I think I just got the first email from Ravi with the first picture. You know what'd be funny? It's just like a stick figure of me. Like, it's just a stick figure body, stick figure face. Like, there you go, Leno. Did we lose Kyle? Kyle? Alright, I'm bringing it up right now. Give me a second. Sorry. Email.com.
Hey,
Kyle.
sorry, I went to the restroom.
I was wondering what happened.
Oh,
dude, resend it, please. Yes, it's me.
did you listen to Lino freaking Roberto at all?
Oh, that recording? It was terrible. It was shit, dude. I was like so disappointed, by the way.
You were all excited about it?
Oh, and then I heard it, and I'm like, I remember, like, You know when like you have a memory of something and you're like, this memory's so
I
good,
do.
and I hate
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah. That's what I felt like.
I had that happen recently with a song. I was like, man, I remember this song, and it finally came to my mind and who it was, and I listened to it, and it didn't sound anything like I remember.
Oh, this
What's
is
Ravi
fun.
up to?
I'm about to show this picture, by the way.
Sweet, I'm excited. Hey, it would be funny if it was you, but like on your head on like a lion's body, or like I could see with like a cheetah.
Oh wait, I gotta. Fuck, I gotta fix this. Give me a second.
Have you seen the picture?
Yeah, I got the picture, and then
Is it good?
yeah, it's legit. I think it's
I want
legit.
to see it.
She said, "Be prepared for a more realistic one." But this is a fun one, by the way. So did you draw this like with your hand, or did you draw this on a computer? How did this work? And I'm taking a piss. It looks like nice.
That is cool, man.
So yeah, how did you
She
do
drew
this?
this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did you draw this like with a computer? Did you draw it with your hand? On her PC.
Oh,
So like with
Ravi.
like with that bamboo pin, or did you draw this lid with your mouse?
Ravi. Hey. It's a good job.
And she even put me in a red polo, by the way. It's like, yeah, that's a shirt
I
would
know.
wear. That's
And
a
the hat.
yeah, that's a very Lino shirt, by the way.
With the headphones,
Yeah.
man. Hey, she did a good job.
Yeah,
Ravi,
yeah.
that's cool.
Just to let you know, I couldn't even trace my own hand, so great job there, Ravi. Thank you very much. I'm very honored to have you make this for me.
Look at that, Lino. Fan art, buddy. We got fan art.
And she said there's a more realistic one coming, so that's
Hey, you gotta send me that. We gotta get that thing on Twitter. We gotta post that thing,
just to
man.
let you know.
we gotta.
I'm gonna make a merch. I can make merch. I'm gonna make
Yeah,
a
make
merch.
merch out of this. This
Yeah.
thing is fucking awesome.
And I'm gonna
Ravi.
buy. Yeah, this is awesome, by the way. So thank you very much.
That's awesome. We gotta make this thing go viral, Lino.
Even my mom sent me a message. She did good. Just to let you know. So even my mom was like, "That's dope." Like,
Yeah,
yes,
Lino's mom
yeah,
liked it.
yeah.
And Lino's mom, hey, Lino, if you're ever wondering where Lino got his like loud laugh personality, his mom, dude,
Yeah. She's. Yeah.
she is it.
Yeah, I'm definitely her son. So.
The only person I was like, she might be louder than Lino.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, oh, this makes sense now. It all connects.
This makes
like,
sense.
yeah.
There it is.
Like, you know the Rubik Cube? Like, he's just like, that's how you do it. Like, you know, like,
That's it.
it's spun left, right, left, left. Like, there we go. Oh. Well, no, thank you, Ravi. That's very dope, by the way.
Ravi, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was really, really great. We
Yeah.
gotta make that, Lino. You gotta send me that. We gotta
Yeah.
make that thing go viral, man.
I just learned how to make merch the other day. Like, I have to upload a picture, and then boom, it makes cups. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do anything. That was great. It made backpacks and everything.
Backpacks. You gotta put that guy on a backpack.
I'm gonna put that guy on a cup, and then I'm gonna be drinking the cup here on live stream. Like, oh, look at this.
Oh,
awesome.
send me a cup,
Yeah.
dude. I'll pay for a cup.
Yeah.
Or like, what are the things called?
I'll send
Like
you
a
the
hydro flask.
I'll send you the coupon code where you can just buy it at cost.
Oh, perfect.
Because I'm not trying to make money from you. We're not trying. Like, it's like, Kyle, thanks for buying this cup. Here's your $1.50 because we were gonna split this now. You're like, wait a minute.
It's the same thing with like the viewer. It's like the viewership.
Oh man, that's brutal. No, we wouldn't do that. Don't worry, Kyle. My mom said, "Where's Curtis?" That's awesome. She's like, "I've grown accustomed to seeing you, Kyle, and Curtis. I like it. We don't."
I know.
So here's the hard part about Curtis. when we get Curtis on, we have him on. But the problem is Curtis. It's like it's a dice shoot every time. It's like sometimes he's on. He won't ever text us back. We don't ever know. He'll just text you back like, "Hey, let's do it." Like, oh, let's fucking do it, dude. Actually, if I could be honest, the other day I didn't even text Curtis. I just texted Kyle, and then Curtis was watching the stream, and Curtis started chatting to us live on the stream. Remember? And that's what I was like,
Curtis out of nowhere just started chiming in on the fucking.
Techno Time
chat.
Curtis. And I'm like, wait a minute, dude. If you're chatting, dude, you could do this. Like,
That's not his name. His name is not Techno Time Curtis.
Yeah, it's Techno Time Curtis. Why would I even be making that up for him? Yeah.
It can't be.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So it's great, by the way. It's hilarious. But I don't know what Curtis is doing tonight. But I think Curtis had to go to work tonight. So I think Curtis was like, I can't do it tonight. I have to go into the office or whatever his complaint was. I don't know.
What's everybody doing? What's Ravi up to?
Oh no, the sunglasses. Kyle wears those like on regular days, by the way. Those are his glasses.
These are what I wear today when I was riding my bike around the beach smoking weed.
Yeah.
Make fun of me all you want. I hung out at the beach all day and smoked weed.
Yeah. It's a pretty good day. No liquid death.
It's right here.
I'm drinking water. This is a big mug of water. Look how big this thing is of just water. I don't drink liquid death. I get my water
Liquid death.
I get my water from the hose. Maybe we should get sponsored.
Sponsor me.
I'm gonna get sponsored by Hose. Like Hose. Filling up waters all over America for free.
That's not the type of hose.
Well, that's the kind of hose I use to fill up my water.
That's not the type of hose I like.
Yeah, but for
like
water, that's the one I like because it's free.
I like them nasty ass hose.
It's free until Liquid Death starts sponsoring us and gives us free Liquid Death.
I need Liquid Death to sponsor us. Sponsor me, Liquid Death.
Yeah.
Hurry it up. We'll win the lottery.
But I'm a total cheapskate and I don't buy water that costs money like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Ravi. Tap water. Sponsor me, Tap Water. Come on. Be like, City of Santa Margarita sponsoring our show today because they make good tap water. Get ready, everybody. So
Listen, man.
who do you think's winning the Super Bowl, Kyle? You get to make your prediction.
You ready?
Yeah. Don't say something whack either. Because your face looks like totally like I'm gonna make up some nonsense right now.
All right, what I'm gonna say may sound like nonsense. I think the San Francisco 49ers are gonna win the Super Bowl.
The Niners? One of our
I think
buddies.
Brock Purdy will be the next Tom Brady.
One of our guys in our fantasy league, he bet $5,000 for the Giants to take it at the start of the playoffs.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, you stupid motherfucker, dude.
$5,000 on the Giants to win the whole thing.
He's like a diehard New York fan.
Well, that's cool, but that's it. I mean, I think the Giants could win this weekend. I think the Giants could win this weekend.
So I think the Giants can make it pretty far.
But I just don't think anybody's beating the Niners. I think the Niners are too good, dude.
Yeah, Brock Purdy's actually coming through pretty good for them.
Dude, it's not so much. He doesn't turn the ball over.
Well, no, he played. He's like a game manager type of QB.
Which is all you want. Dude. When you have Deebo Samuel and Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle and Brandon Ayuk and Eli Mitchell, like that's all you want.
Dude,
a guy who can get. I just want a guy who can get the ball to Deebo.
That McCaffrey pickup, dude, was so smart.
Did you know the last running back to get 100 yards against the 49ers was Christian McCaffrey as a Panther?
That's hilarious, by the way. That's awesome.
That's the best. Like I just think, and I think Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, he just looks like Tom Brady. I think he's going to be the next Tom Brady.
Ravi, how does
You
that
know what
make
I
you
mean?
feel? He thinks KC won't beat the Niners.
By the way, they'll beat Kansas City.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If they're gonna win the Super Bowl, they're gonna have to beat Kansas City because I think Kansas City. Fuck. Yeah, I
Who do you
think
think's winning the Super Bowl?
um, it'll probably be KC in the AFC.
I know. I just think it is. I agree with you.
I
I think
think
Mahomes and Kelsey are too powerful.
at the
I think
beginning,
they're too powerful right now.
and I'll be real, dude. At the beginning of the year, dude, I actually, because of Tyreek Hill left, I was like, dude, they're gonna be trash. They're not gonna be the same team. They look 100 times fucking better.
Dude, and they're so just like gadgety and weird, and they're coming from another angle all the time. Pacheco's the man. Like Juju's having a year over there, and I just think Kelsey and Mahomes are at the height of their powers. They're just playing fucking absurd level shit. But I think that the Niners will beat them. I don't know. I just think the Niners. I think that the NFL drama, they want the Niners to. What are you looking up?
I actually had to go see what Ravi's email is. It's just Booga1. Just Booga.
Do we know if Ravi's hot yet? We don't know, do we?
We don't. I can't even find any information about this email address anywhere on the internet. I feel like, did you just make up this email address, Ravi?
Ravi, that was a really good drawing that you made.
I know very little about football, but I hope the most skilled team wins. I thought you were a KC fan. Shouldn't you just want KC to win?
But Lena, is that who you like to win? This Kansas City over who? Who do you think makes it in the NFC?
Well, I'm a Raider fan, so I definitely don't want KC to win the Super Bowl. If I could be real with you,
But who do you think is going to?
It'll either be KC or the Niners. In real honesty, it'll be one of I can't pick.
Yeah.
The problem is
I think the Eagles are kind of. I think the Eagles have some issues. You know what I mean?
I don't think the Eagles and I hate saying it. I just don't think the Eagles are all the way there yet.
I think, yeah, I don't know. I just think they have some issues. I think Jalen Hurts is hurt, and I think the defense is kind of soft in some places. That could be picked on, especially by like a Niners team in the NFC.
What's a Discord Gmail? Why do you have a Discord Gmail? Am I just old and I just have like one email address for everything in my life because I'm an old man?
Yeah, dude, my email is the same email that's always been my email. That will always be my email.
Yeah, it's the one. Yeah. But I would hate to have I have more than one email right now and it's driving me nuts. I can never remember it's like, oh, I gotta log into this one or I gotta do this. This is annoying. In case you get hacked, nice. But Abby's like, I don't want the NSA following me around. He's gonna protect herself.
Man, fan art. It's pretty cool, brother.
Dude, I'm gonna make a shirt. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be a dope shirt. And it's gonna be that
Bro,
picture of me.
Conan gets fan art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
I want a shirt, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna make merch out of it. Don't worry, there'll be merch here. Not right now because I just got it. So thank you very much again, Ravi. It's pretty dope.
I like the clouds in the background.
No.
I like how that's how she sees you.
Yeah. She's like, no, I totally understand it. I get your guys' original channel, Through the Smoke. I get what you guys are trying to do, and you guys got in tons of trouble about it.
Who says this?
I said this. What do you mean?
Who got in tons of trouble?
We did.
For what?
The Through the Smoke, it got no plays. Everyone hated it. Changed the name, and all of a sudden it was different on stupid YouTube. YouTube has a lot of rules. A lot of rules, Kyle. Rules we weren't ready for.
I don't understand though. To me, can I tell you, I don't really have a problem with rules. I have a problem with. I watch the Pat McAfee show every day.
Vague rules.
And
It's vague rules. Vague.
And like made up classist rules. Like Pat McAfee has 50,000 people who watch the show every day, so he can say kind of whatever he wants.
Yeah.
You and I don't have 50,000 people watching it, so we kind of have to play by their made up rules
game.
until we get
50,000 people watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when McAfee didn't have 50,000, he kind of played by their rules and just shut up, and that's just the way it goes.
Stupid. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Liquid Death, sponsor me. Hurry it up. Hurry it up.
There's no Liquid Death coming, Kyle.
I saw Jordan Peterson. They go, "What do you eat?" He goes, "I eat steak and drink sparkling water."
Oh, dude, he hates his diet, by the way. He's like, dude, it's the worst thing in the world. I hate it. But it's like a dinosaur's diet. Like, he even said it. Like, all I do...
But I drink sparkling water all day long.
Curtis keeps asking me if I deleted those videos. Yes.
Who was it that was... What are you talking about?
Dude, there's videos on Twitch of him, and he's like, delete them. But I'm like, dude, Twitch is going to delete all this stuff in like 5 or 7 days. We're not Twitch.
Really?
We're not partners, dude. All of our stuff expires. Like, we aren't popular enough to keep our stuff up, by the way.
So where it just evaporates into the ether?
Yeah, it just goes away.
But
No.
you know, I'm gonna want to go back and watch all the times we got stoned and said nothing important.
Exactly, that's my point. That's why I'm like, no, all of our stuff gets deleted, but like, Curtis is like, well, no, this guy stays around forever. I'm like, yeah, that guy's important, so they're gonna keep his information there and all of his stuff there. Like, people watch that. Nobody cares about me. Yeah.
Ravi cares about you, you know.
Well, thank you, Ravi. I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, it's not... Twitch doesn't care about me is what I mean. They're like, dude, you and your fucking dumb friend talking about nothing is gone. Like, damn it. I thought it was fun conversation.
Man. Come on, just give us money.
No. But then you can't stream for the, next 5 days?
Me?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. I might be able to do Friday. I know I can't do tomorrow. Might be able to do Friday, but I might have to do it from a...
You'll get there. I believe it. I believe it too, Ravi. That's why we're still here. It just takes time. We have to be committed to it, and it's a grind. And sometimes we have fun stuff to talk about, and sometimes we're a little bit tired because we have real jobs. And we're just here, though, no matter what.
Yeah.
And don't worry, we're never going to be here just doing nothing, eating food while the stream's happening and we're not doing anything. Because Curtis and I saw a few of those that were ridiculous, by the way, where people were just like eating food and the stream was just going.
I mean, I'll eat peanuts out of the jar, Ravi.
For the ASMR, like, we're trying to get a different viewer, by the way, Ravi. We're expanding our horizon here. It's funny, though. We got 5 viewers now. People keep joining and then leaving when they're like, it's these two guys. Again, sorry if you missed full stretching yoga, zoomed in. Kyle had all the girls on his boat, and they all left.
Yeah.
And Curtis said he could be on in 20 minutes. Fuck yeah. Wow, Curtis just leaving work? So it's 7 o'clock there?
6:45.
7 o'clock, yeah. So that's... Surprised. Curtis usually doesn't work late.
What are you drinking out of there, bud?
Just water. I have to drink
That's
more
good.
water, so this is my second one today, and it's almost done.
Good job, man.
I'm dominating water, by the way.
Hi, baby.
My doctor told me I need to drink more water. I was like, what?
Well, you know, dude, it's the best. See, we all had to drink all water.
But dude, I don't know if it's the best. Have you ever had like juice, like natural juice? My wife makes natural juice all the time. You say, "No, you gotta clutch that shit back." By the way, it's too much sugar.
Yeah.
But I'm like, have
Too
you ever
much
had
sugar.
mango juice? Like natural mango
You know-
juice? It's delicious.
Right. Right. But you can, yeah. But water, it'll keep you alive. Literally, it'll keep you alive.
Yeah. But you can go like 30 days without water and live. By the way,
No, I know. But think about it like this, dude. Think about it like this, like puddles, right? So much of your body is water because it takes up all these different puddles. Your brain needs water. Your ligaments need water. All your joints need water. All your bones need water. All your blood needs water. And it can get water, but it's like dirty puddles versus clean puddles.
Yeah.
And if you drink more water, you're putting in new water, new puddles of water for all these different things, your brain, your heart, your kidneys, to like have clean water to process and operate. And they just did like a study that was like, it actually, drinking a lot of water reverses aging and takes away a whole lot of cancer risk issues and all sorts of stuff. And the FDA doesn't believe it, so you know it's true.
What about the water in Flint, Michigan? So they're saying that water's safe?
I don't live in Flint, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
let's say I lived there. Let's say I was in Flint.
you know how
you don't know where I'm at.
you're in North Carolina.
Yeah, I definitely know you're not in Flint, Michigan, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
you know, at a minimum, that's all I really know.
But we get water from food. So just by eating food, you get water, right? But like John Daly famously said, he's never drank a glass of water in his life, right?
Yeah.
And smokes cigarettes and eats McDonald's every day, and the guy's one of the best golfers of all time.
Yeah.
And so your body can be just fine. It's just a matter of like, as you get older, you're especially, I believe, like neurologically, water helps big time.
I don't know. Daly lived to be pretty old, and he was pretty good.
He's still alive. He
He's
was
still
at the
alive?
fucking Buckskin.
Oh, yeah,
He
he
was a
was.
Buckskin.
Yeah, you're right. I'm my bad. Yeah, look, he's doing great. The guy's like, what, 300?
Pounds.
No, how old is he?
John Daly, I don't know, 60 something.
Oh, actually, Curtis went to the gym, dude. He got free gym access, so he's coming back from the gym.
Getting yoked.
Yeah, dude, he's one of those hot gym guys now. He's coming back like, oh,
He's
working
getting
out so
swole,
hard.
bro.
Dude, he's going to come back and be like, oh, me and the bros, we were out tonight, like, you know, hanging out, drinking beers. Get ready, bro.
Was he getting swole?
I have no idea.
Is how intense has he gotten with his gym stuff? Is he like,
I don't know.
doing like protein shakes?
I don't know. When I lived there, Curtis and I went to the gym. Like when Ashley and I broke up, I was like, all right,
I went with you a couple times.
Yeah, like remember I went through that gym phase. Lino was doing the John Daly never drinking water thing for a while. Yeah, I was doing that for a really long time. My doctor just yelled at me.
Lino used to get bottled water and then put stuff in.
Yeah, they had Crystal Light spray. They had a bunch of stuff. 'Cause I'm like, I hate water, dude. Just so boring. Like, ugh, this isn't good. I like coffee. I used to drink coffee all night until Starbucks was closed at 10 o'clock.
Lino would drink coffee
No.
7:30, 8 o'clock at night.
But so would Curtis, by the way. Curtis, I see him in the chat. Curtis and I would. Yeah, we would go hang out at Starbucks at 8:30 at night. My mom and dad would be like, what the fuck are you doing? We're like, we're going to Starbucks. But it was great. We smoked weed, drink coffee. It was a great time at Starbucks, by the way.
It's always a good time at the Bucks.
Y'all ever have Mio? That's when I was drinking those like weird Mio things. But the Mio things for me were like kind of weird. They made like better ones that were more sugary. And sugar kind of covers up the flavor of everything. And not like fake sugar, but like real cane sugary flavory. So I liked it and I used to drink them a lot. Yeah, coffee's made out of water. Like, that's what I tell my wife. Was like, you drink too much coffee. I'm like, babe, the coffee cup I'm drinking is 90 to 95% just water. And the rest of it is some creamer and a little bit of, like, beans. Like, little beans that were roasted that they put in here. Boom, and that's delicious.
Yeah, my coffee is just bean and water. I don't even put creamer and shit in it.
I put creamer in it. And sugar. I put sugar in everything.
I make my own cold brew, and I drink it black because I'm a fucking badass.
Yeah, my mama does that too. She thinks that's fun. But I don't do that
What's
shit.
that make?
Cold brew.
Make your own.
Cold brew. She makes like a big batch of it. Or she used to when I lived there.
Who did?
My mom. She was all about that
Oh.
shit. She used to think it was the greatest thing in the world.
Dude, it keeps you right, keeps you tight.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like you get up in the morning, you drink some of that homemade black cold brew. You're right as rain.
Yeah. Hyper bean water. That's a great one, Ravi. And then Curtis is saying the caffeine dehydrates you as a diuretic. So yeah, so I was losing weight, drinking coffee, just like working off calories. It was great, by the way. And I'm not a big guy. Like if I was a big guy like Curtis, like 6 whatever, then it'd be like every step I take is burning so many calories. When you're a little guy, it's like 1% of 1,000th of a calorie every step you take. Like it's very little legs, not very
That's
much.
science.
Yeah, just the way it works. Big guys like Curtis, it's like a lot of body motion, you know. What's the question? Let's hear it.
Who has a question?
Ravi, and we answer anything. Don't worry, we're very open. What's that, Ravi? You want Kyle? Dude, take off your shirt, Kyle. She wants to see you without a shirt. That's what she said. Lino, fuck you.
$5, dude.
No. Dude, you know the going rate. You saw what happened. Those 3 guys who I think were just messing around that night. They gave you $5 though, so it's a pretty cool messing around.
That was so weird.
I'm dying to see Ravi's question right now. Like, I'm very interested to be like, well, Ravi has a question, but she's not typing it in.
Like, I want to start an OnlyFans.
No, don't. I promise you, it'll suck the life out of you. Don't do it. Like, have you ever heard those horror stories from girls talking about it? They're like, I don't have any friends. No one else likes me. Like, they're all alone. They're making good money, but it's like, how far does that go?
I know a couple of women who do it, and they're just fine.
If you say to a guy, I like the way you smell, is that weird or cute?
If a girl says,
I like the way you smell.
Listen, anything a girl says to a guy is cute.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I agree with that statement. That's why I was like, weird. It's weird. I don't know why I would call it. That's what I was trying to think of. Why would it be weird? But no, like, you can compliment anything about me as a guy, and I'll be like, oh, awesome, thank you very much. Like, guys don't get compliments from girls very much, so.
Ever.
Yeah, so I like the way you smell. Thank you.
Thank you so. You know what? The guy should go, thank you. You're the hottest.
Yeah.
I said that. I remember once I was a senior in high school, and my buddy Donovan was going to, he was a year older than me, and he was going to college in San Diego. And there was like a weekend off, and he was like, hey man, why don't you come out? You can jam and hang out. You can meet a bunch of people. And I was like, all right, I'll cruise out. So I go out there, and we're hanging out with him. I meet a couple of his friends.
Are you reading the
What's
chat,
wrong?
Kyle?
No.
Dude. So Curtis jumped in. He goes, I get compliments all the time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I get compliments now all the time.
By the way I smell. But no, then Ravi's like, if she wants your hoodie because it smells like you, like, that's super regular, by the way. I remember having girlfriends at a younger age in college times, and like, yeah, like, you give them your hoodie, and it would smell like you, or she'd give you your hoodie, it smelled like her. It was just the way it went back at that time.
I had the dopest Death Cab for Cutie hoodie that I lost in like a relationship.
Yeah, that's always the way it goes, especially in those younger
I had a
relationships.
Vauxhall broadcast shirt that was awesome that I don't have anymore.
We think we're hitting on them. Oh, not about smell. What does that mean, Curtis? Expand on that. I want to know. Curtis goes, oh, not about smell.
That he's gotten compliment. He says he's getting compliments.
Oh, not about smell. Okay, I get it now. Sorry. First I'm like, sorry, we're all over the place with this chat coming in at... I feel like Curtis is very delayed with this chat responses. But, I probably do think you're probably right. If a girl comes up to me, she goes, I like the way you smell, she'll walk away, I'll look at my friends like, that bitch is feeling me. Like that's just the way it goes.
100%.
That's just the way it goes. Like you know what I mean?
100.
Or if that happens, if I'm sitting there with Kyle, let's say we're at a bar drinking something, and some girls like Kyle, I like the way you smell. I'm like, dude, that bitch is feeling you. Like yeah, it's just the way it's gonna be. Like yeah, so yeah, guys are gonna say, and it's not just he's gonna say you're hitting on him. All of his buddies are gonna say that. Everyone.
Right. And his response better be,
No.
you're the hottest chick I've ever seen, or you're so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Like, if he's a guy, he should say, thank you so much. You are, I want to stick my face in your blah, blah, blah. Because that's a nice thing to say to a guy. But understand, when you say something like that to a guy, yeah, you're hitting on him.
But girls think the same thing. Like you can't. Like a girl wears a nice shirt to my office. I can't look at her and be like, "Wow, that blouse is really nice on you." She's gonna be like, "Oh, great, Lino now wants to try to hook up with me." Probably. Like, yeah, that's just. But that's always. That's
especially when she walks in and I'm like, "Hey, your tits look great in that fucking blouse."
You're gonna get fired. Like I don't work here.
That's right, sir. You're fired. I don't even fucking work here.
I just came in to say some rude comments to women.
I just wanted to see her tit.
Yeah, and that's the way it'll be, especially at that age. Your hoodies especially as a guy. I think every breakup I had between 18 and 24, I lost 3 or 4 hoodies. Of like a girl, like it's just the way it goes. Like that bitch stole my hoodie and I couldn't hit her up. Like bitch, give me back my hoodie. Like that bitch stole my hoodie and it's gone.
Yeah, how many hoodies have you owned?
I've owned a lot of hoodies, dude. Cause I just go out and buy another hoodie afterwards. And then I dated another.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear a hoodie. Cause bitches keep taking.
What do you mean? Every bitch is taking every hoodie I've owned. Yeah, they're big and comfy. Especially, I would assume your boyfriend's bigger than me, so they're probably very big and comfy. Mine weren't very humongous. They were just sizes.
Have you seen this hoodie?
They were Lino size, so they were very good size for me.
I got a big ass comfy hoodie on right now.
And it worked for other girls that I dated because every girl I dated is about my size or smaller. All of them. Some of them my size, some of them smaller. It's just, that's the range. What are you doing, Kyle? You're looking so confused, so happy.
I'm stoned, man. What are you doing?
We just lost a bunch of viewers.
They're dead?
No, they just left. Like a bunch of them. Like we're up to 7, Kyle. Just to let you know, people keep joining because I'm telling you, Kyle, this name, live yoga, full motions, zoomed in. It's like people are like, this might be the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. And they get in and they see Kyle's choppy ass video and they see my ugly ass face zoomed in. Like, hey, like yeah.
Yeah, my shit's all fucked up.
Yeah, I would assume. I hope to God she did. Like, I hope this bitch isn't walking around with this hoodie still. Like, it's gonna be some old ass fucked up hoodie. But for at least that year, she was able to rock my hoodie, and my hoodies were dope. My hoodies weren't just black hoodies or red hoodies. Like no, like yeah, they had
these hoodies.
A moment of silence for Lino's hoodies. No, you know, Ravi, thank you. I appreciate that.
Ravi, I've never seen Lino in a hoodie. Known him 35 years. Never seen the dude in a hoodie.
Well, you should go hit up Alicia, Ashley, Courtney. These bitches all have hoodies. Or had hoodies at some point.
Hey, what was the tattoo? Which one's in?
The tattoo? Oh, that was Ashley. That was crazy, by the way. That was weird.
That was another Ashley?
Mm-hmm.
Does she have a hoodie?
No, I got rid of her pretty weird, so it was kind of like she didn't steal anything of mine.
Got rid of her pretty weird. Your mom still watching?
I have no idea, by the way. A bunch of people left, so maybe she was one of them, but I don't know if she was or wasn't, but... That bitch is married now, by the way. She lives up
Really?
in like Oregon or Washington or lives in
Ugh.
some other place. Those are the whitest girl names I've ever heard. Yeah,
Very white women.
I date.
Very, very white women.
Yeah, I've dated some pretty white bitches, by the way. But I'll be
All,
real.
all of
I'm a white guy. Like that's kind of what like I'm gonna get. Like
all of us have dated different spellings of Ashley.
yeah.
Ashley with two E's, Ashley with a Y, Ashley with an EAIGH, Ashley with an IE. All of them literally interchangeable human beings from one to the other.
So I found the well, I don't know where the hell they are now. Now I don't know where they are, but I found the
How many Chelseas do you and I know combined? If you and I had to sit down, I bet throughout our lifetime, you and I have met 40 Chelseas.
yeah, a bunch of Curtis. A bunch of Chelsea's. Curtis, sorry. I was writing Curtis at the same time. But yeah, you can't see Curtis's name? C4 Techno Time. Boop, 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 boop.
No, I don't have the chat on. I don't like the chat.
You're not watching us?
I'm watching us, but I just have us on. I don't have the chat on.
Oh, you know, the chat at the... So mine, for me, it shows it like this.
I have the wide screen of just us. Just the big screen of you and I.
See, mine is like this. And then at the bottom...
Yeah.
And then at the bottom is the chat.
I'm watching it on my iPad.
I'm watching it. I put it on my phone.
But
Because then I can
close
monitor what's happening and make sure that I'm not ruining everything.
Yeah.
Ashley with the GH, get rid of it.
Curtis knows, dude. Ravi says, I feel like I already know Kyle's. Yeah, there's a lot of Kyle's out there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I have some great original name.
Curtis. Curtis reminds me of like a black man you play dominoes with.
Yeah,
In the back of the house drinking like Crown Royal, like, dude, fuck yeah.
Mayfield.
We're playing Bones, let's do it. Like, yeah, that's what I feel like.
Yeah. Even Curtis's full name
Yeah.
sounds like a big black guy.
Yeah, it sounds like he might be in the NFL, and then you meet him, and you're like, never mind.
Yeah. Do we know Ravi's real name?
Ravi said it before. I don't remember what it is now, but it was a long time ago. But I remember she said it one time, and I'm like, all right. And I remembered it for a little bit, and then here we are.
Also, I have a couple questions for Twitch. Like, what does Ravi watch anything else on Twitch? What is she like?
I don't know. Ravi, what do you like on Twitch? Like, what works on here? What's like, this is the shit, we want to see this.
She spends a lot of time with us.
Like, are we the fun people? This is not what I was hoping. But I won't lie, dude. Like I said, Curtis and I last time, we spent time just kind of
Hey,
browsing through
Curtis's
stuff.
type, by the way, is Instagram model.
Where did you see that?
Ravi asks, what's your type, Curtis?
Yeah.
Hot Instagram model.
I got to see what Curtis types here, actually. I'm very interested.
Chick.
Can I ask my ball real quick? Give me a second.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you're watching this, thank you, Curtis. And am I right? Like, Curtis's type is like an Instagram model.
Yeah, I would think, like, yeah. Even if she's not Instagram model, she's good. Like, I've always said that, like, she has to be very, very attractive. Like, for Curtis,
Yeah.
Curtis has to be very attractive to you, and you have to be, I think, arm candy for him to show off to his buddies as well. I think Curtis is
chick in a DJ booth.
Yeah, Curtis is looking for certain things, I guess, to fit the facade of what he's looking for. But I don't know. We'll let Curtis.
Art streams. What's an art stream, Ravi?
So you can watch like people do paintings and stuff like that. Not like body painting
that's
women,
cool.
but like real paintings and stuff like that.
Hey, what if I played guitar, Ravi? What if I, like, listen?
Dude. But Kyle, you need to see the motherfuckers on here, Kyle. Like anything you can do
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like us too. I think our idea is just chilling with friends. Hey, Cal. Anything you could do, dude, trust me, these guys are like a billion. Like, they're actually really good musicians on here. Can you play Stairway to Heaven?
Kinda. I mean, I know it somewhere.
I played it before, but not anymore. Like, no one plays Stairway to Heaven. I gotta ask my bull while you keep playing this.
Can you guys hear that? Does this sound okay? I play guitar, bass, keys, drums, whatever. But I like watching you guys the most because it's like hanging out with friends. Yeah, Lino and Curtis and I are really good friends. Can you hear the guitar? Ooh, baby girl, I don't know what to say to you. Hey, can you hear the guitar?
Yeah, it just lets you know, like, the microphone sucks for a guitar, by the way.
I believe it.
I believe it, yeah, because I'm like, I know you know about this, Kyle. Like, you need a much.
Well, it's my shitty Bluetooth. It's not good.
Oh, that's why I'm like, I don't even know what microphone it is, dude, but it's like, it sounds like an echoey mess.
Yeah,
Like, you as a sound guy, Kyle, would be furious. Like, what the fuck is happening?
I'm sure.
Yeah. This sounds like Lino set this up. No, I say it all the time. I set up nonsense, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing, so.
Dude, I set some shit up today, and you're just like, what am I doing with my life?
Why?
I mean, I'm just like fixing, you know what I mean? I just fix some shit. But you're just like, what I do? Good for you. What happened today, Lito? Anything cool happened in the news? Was there any news stuff?
I kind of brought up the news
News!
for half of a second, and then I left because I was like, oh, dude, I really don't care about all the Google News stuff, like the Australian Prime Minister. I don't care. Universities getting money from China. Some Biden nonsense. Mark Cuban calls BS on a Shark Tank company. Huh,
Well,
dude.
it's cool. Karaoke with Kyle? All right. I'll set that up sometime. Should I do that on here, Lino? That might draw some followers. Maybe I can do that when you're at work. I'll today, I set up a bunch of shit. You can make some noise.
Yeah, we could definitely do that, dude.
Thank you, Ravi. I'll play some more. You want to hear? I'm trying to learn that Post Malone song for.
Just so you know,
later.
Kyle has the login for everything. It's not like I've hidden this from him or Curtis. They all have the ability to look at me in your login.
I don't know. How
Like,
to
I've
do
given
it.
everyone the email, the password. Like, it's not like I was trying to be like, dude, this is my thing alone. You guys sit there and shut up.
No one is saying that you did that.
No. You should set up a better microphone, by the way, Kyle.
I'm on my boat.
Oh, you can't even set up a better mic there, huh?
Well, I'm on my boat. I don't have a mic. You know.
You don't have just
I'm a sound
microphone.
guy, but I don't have a mic on my boat.
That's the most unsound guy shit I've ever heard in my life. Where the hell is Curtis?
Yeah, I want to learn that Post Malone song, the one that's like, "It's true, and all that you are, so beautiful."
That's all I know, right there. Then I gotta stop. Sorry.
That's it. And then I know this one. Pretty woman, fucking the dreams. Pretty woman, jerking, sucking, and fucking.
Are we gonna get Curtis on here or what?
I do not know. Does not sound like it.
Yes, Pretty Woman.
Pretty woman. Yes, you are, Ravi. Yes, you are.
Like the most unrealistic movie you've ever seen in your life. A man.
What do you mean? I love Pretty Woman. I mean, what's wrong with falling in love with a? She's a hoe for sure.
That never happened.
I love that.
Dave Chappelle did it best. It was the best one ever. The best skit he ever did. If Pretty Woman was
What's
a
that?
real movie, and if it was real life, and it was that next morning, you know, and like he wakes up next to her, and they wake up next to each other. She's like telling the story about her childhood and blah blah blah, and then he just looks over and he goes, "The money's on the dresser. Can you get the fuck out now?" Like, which is true. That's how it is. By the way, it was great. By the way, like
That's
we can't
right.
show, we'll get in trouble. But I thought it was hilarious. By the way, when she's telling the story about her childhood, her mother, blah blah blah, and he just looks over and he's like, "The money's in the dresser. Can you get the fuck out of here?" Awesome. We got Curtis in the house.
Somebody.
Say hi to the puppy.
Oh, what's
We
up?
got a puppy. Hello, Mr. Puppet. What? That dog has a human face.
I know, right? We call him Raccoon Face.
It's racist, I know. I'm sure it is.
It's a puppy.
You can't call it raccoon face, Curtis. That's super racist.
So fucking racist, dude.
That was what Goro said. He has a raccoon type.
Racist, dude. Raccoons are racist. Did you?
Yeah. You rich ass fucking racist motherfuckers.
Because I don't know, the eyes look like they have like a white mask over them.
No, I'm kidding. I don't think it's racist at all. I was just making a stupid joke.
Yeah.
Curtis, did you shave?
Curtis is like, fuck you, Lino. I know you don't think this. Like, you're lying.
Yeah, I shaved. I did have it shorter, like a goatee. I buzzed it, and then I was like, man, this thing is too like perfectly like edged up, and I was like, I look like a tool. I don't know. Like when it's
Give
too
me
like
some
when
light.
it's
I
too
need light on
straight.
you.
Huh?
Give me some light.
There we go.
Hide your high school
Oh, yeah.
kids because Curtis is going to prom next week. Get ready.
Oh god.
Winter formal. He's gonna knock that bitch out. I got weed. I got
Curtis,
cigarettes,
you look good,
girls.
man.
Yeah, you look great, by the way, dude.
Thank you. I feel like I'm like naked at work. Like I lost all my seniority, even though I'm like a beginner or like entry level. All the guys like, hey, you look different.
I left my vape somewhere. I don't know where. I think I left it downstairs. Fuck. Can I go grab it? I'll be back.
Yeah.
What did you do today, Curtis?
I learned how to read tax returns, business tax returns, and personal financial tax returns, and then how to cross-reference them across like a cash flow analysis of someone's business. It's like not that hard, but it's just like a lot of shit to look through with numbers and like lines. But this girl who has like the same job as me, but is like the top earner there. She I was like, she like did a Zoom meeting with me and then showed me everything real quick, and it was way helpful. Cool chick.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I got Halal Guys for lunch. You ever get that shit? You ever eat that?
What is halal, guys?
Halal Guys is like gyro and like
Greek.
gyro meat, like beef and lamb, and then they do chicken. They just put it in like this like round. It's like famous from New York, but it's everywhere now. They put it in a big tin. They put this like orange rice underneath it with like it's like a gyro but like deconstructed into a bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have like this white sauce that they're famous for. They put on the whole thing, and then you do one packet of hot red, and all the flavors come together. It's really good. But
Halal, guys.
yeah, it's called the Halal Guys.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's like
famous.
Greek.
Is it Greek? I mean, could be, but like, I think it's like Middle Eastern vibe.
Yeah, maybe it's Middle Eastern vibe. You might be right. Like a
Lino,
halal.
you know, have you ever had the Halal Guys?
Doesn't have his headphones.
Oh. It used to be a New York. It used to be a New York cart. It still is, but the Halal Guys. Lino, have you ever had that?
Yeah, halal guys. I like
Yeah, it's
Donor
like-
G more, to be honest with you. I think
There
halal
you
guys. Yeah, halal guys is good. It's just to me, it's a little bit greasier meat, but it's more meat. It's like a more hefty. Same thing as like Donor G, but Donor G is like made for guys that are small like me. Like boom, you mini size. Here you go. Vibe, what up, Vibe? How you doing?
Do you know how much money they charge for the regular size now at Halal Guys? Take a guess, Lino. Because
I hope to God you don't say more than $7.99.
that's like no. The fucking small is $9.
What?
The regular size, like
Wait, the
like,
Dude,
small
nothing
is.
dude. Bro, Lino, nothing is $7.99.
Well, I'll be
Yeah,
real with you. I
dude.
went to Jersey Mike's, dude, and I got a medium sandwich, and it was $14.99. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's cheap.
dude, I told Camilla, I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm never coming back to Jersey Mike's ever again. Like, 14. I paid
Dude.
$15 for a fucking sandwich. Are you crazy? Bread and sliced meat. Like, are you
Yeah,
crazy?
some mayo.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
dude. Light mayo, by the way. I don't even like mayonnaise.
No, Jersey Mike's has been always expensive. Like I remember getting it first time. It was like $13. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Dude,
Are you trying to sell sandwiches? Or it says Jersey on the thing.
Well, I'll be honest
a
with
poke
you.
bowl is $20.
Serious. But no, Halal Guys, the regular size was $16 out the door.
Curtis does look
Oh.
different. Curtis actually shaved all of his. Curtis got a haircut and shaved all of his face hair off, so now Curtis looks like he's 12 years old.
Hollywood, they need me.
Hollywood. Curtis.
Yeah, they need you. They're like, hey, we need a guy to work the lights. Get over here. Like, all right, I'll be right there. We need a guy to make sure the drinks are filled up to the top around the station.
Okay, go around, bust the tables, come back when you're done. You know what? Just keep doing that until you.
Yeah, Hollywood's calling. Vibe, where are you coming back from?
She was in Mexico that way.
You were in Mexico? What part of Mexico? Like Tijuana, Mexico, or like interior Mexico, Mexico City?
Jalisco.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's right. That's a wide range, Mexico.
She's like, no.
You were
I was
in
Juarez.
Cancun. She was in Cancun.
No one goes to Juarez.
Yeah, no one goes to Juarez or Sinaloa. Like, no one goes there either, dude. Like, it's like Cancun. That's pretty dope. Are you from Cancun? Is your family from the Cancun region, or were you guys just visiting Cancun?
Didn't she? I think I know the answer. Ah,
Jalisco, nice.
yeah, her family was down there. That's right.
Her whole family's from Mexico. I knew that, but I was just like, when someone says I'm from Mexico, like, what does that mean? Is that TJ? Is that Mexico City? Is that Jalisco? You know what I mean? Like, That's funny. My next door neighbor, like one of my best buddies growing up, he was like a diehard Jalisco fan. The Goats, right?
No, the tequila.
No, Jalisco has a soccer team. Chivas.
Curtis, hang on a second. Ravi says Curtis is the Disney Channel star playing a high school student that is clearly an adult but looks young.
I'm so
Oh, bro, that's so funny.
It's
Curtis,
5 o'clock
you
shadow.
do look
It's like
that
2
way.
No,
8
it's
a.m. 5 o'clock shadow.
but it's like when you
Yeah,
watch Mean
sure.
Girls, all those girls were like 27, 33, 37. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, these girls are old as shit. They're just playing young girls.
Yeah, or like there's one movie where it's the guy from Entourage and he's got to be 25 years old and he plays like a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, Chivas. Yeah, I'm
Wait,
right
which
about
one?
that. Chivas
Like E?
is the Jalisco one. Wait, he low-key looks like a 22-year-old. Yeah, you do,
Yeah,
Curtis.
yeah.
You do look really young. Don't worry, Curtis. I'm
Yeah.
gonna shave off all this beard, mustache hair, and I'll be looking young like you, and we'll be hitting high schools in a week.
Lino looks like he's like literally 24 when he shaves.
Yeah, people see it and they're like, "Wait, so you used to smoke cigarettes?"
Dude,
I'm like,
he
"Dude,
turns
for like,
into a child.
no, it's
He
weird."
turns into a child.
Kyle, remember his haircut?
Yeah.
He's like, I got a job interview. It's like a step. Like
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, it's like the most basic haircut, but it's like, hey, you know what? This shit
And
gets
then,
fucking
and
jobs.
remember, he would come over in like his
polo?
shirt. He's like,
Yeah. I wear polos. Dude, I just to let you know, I rock like I have like every color of polo. I have a Lacoste polo. I have a bunch of different polos, dude. I love polos. They work great because in the office.
Lino's response is always, "Fuck you guys, I got a real job."
Yeah, that's the way
Yeah.
it is. And at the end of the day, when you go to the office,
Always.
you have to wear a
Always.
collared
we've been
shirt.
hanging out all day, smoking weed, playing music, and strolls over Johnny 9 to 5.
Yeah, no, but at the end of the day, you have to wear a collared shirt. So like my rebel was, I'm just gonna wear collared shirts I want to wear. But like I'd wear polos, I'd wear like fun button downs, like shit like that. But yeah, I have a regular job that they make me like I have to answer to another man who's like, dress this way or you're gonna be in trouble. It's like, all right, I guess so. Curtis, so do you.
I mean, yeah. I wore Yeezys to work today, and then I got
Hi, baby.
a message when I was like at the gym from like the CEO, and it's like, we want you to come to LA office and like this luncheon. He's like, we'll pay for the gas, like stipend, or whatever, to drive up there on Friday. And then the first thing it says is like, do not wear rubber sole like sneakers.
Wear dress shoes. Yeah.
He's like, you can wear nice pants, like nice jeans,
wear jeans.
but don't wear fucking tennis shoes.
Yeah, don't wear Nikes. Don't wear fucking Yeezys. Yeah, I get it.
I was like,
Why?
oh, is that
For
directed
why?
at me? Fuck.
Because, dude, like you don't look professional walking around in fucking Air Jordans or fucking Yeezys. Let's be real. I like them. I think they're dope. Yeezys, dude. I'll be real with you. I think the Yeezy shoe, the 350, is the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn in my whole life.
Hmm.
When I go to the airport, I love it. I can just take them off in seconds, put them on in seconds. Super easy. They're great shoes
Yeah.
for they're airport shoes, in my opinion. I told Camilla that this is the reason why I wear these shoes is just for the airport because I could take them
Airport
off.
shoes.
Dude, I could take them off in seconds, put them on in seconds. Like Jordans, dude, like fuck, that's just a pain in the ass.
Jordans will fuck your shit up.
They do.
They fucked up my feet multiple times.
I think they're made for people with flat feet or something, but for me, they really.
Adidas, like the regular brand, is more flat-footed.
I'm wearing Adidas right now. So I am the king of the flat foot. I have the most Fred Flintstone flat foot of all time. And so Adidas, Asics, Pumas, like Jordans are not great for me
Yeah.
because they're too
Well, I would like Chuck
They're
Taylors.
narrow.
I have the same problem with Chucks as well. Like when I wear Chuck Taylors,
Chucks.
like
Oh.
like my feet within few hours they hurt from wearing them. But Wednesday, has anyone seen Wednesday here?
No.
I don't watch TV. I read books.
I watched part
No,
of it.
don't
I watched
tell
it.
that horse shit, Kyle. No one wants to hear that.
I, wa-
All right.
I just lie to people. I read books, but then really I just watch like a documentary, and I'll be like, well, I read this
No, I
book
read
about
books.
space
I'm reading.
and ancient aliens. It was a very good book.
Why would you read Ancient Aliens?
That's what. I'm fucking around, obviously, but no, but like,
What are you reading, Kyle? The Legend?
No, it's
Absorb-
called The League. It's about the inception of the NFL.
Is Donald Trump in there?
No,
it's
it's like
AFL.
George Hallis and Tim Mara, all that shit. But here,
Okay,
you guys
where
want a
does
book
Roger
recommendation?
Where does Roger Goodell come into all this? Because he wasn't fair from the start, was he?
no, he's never fair. Roger Goodell makes the worst decisions, and
No.
everyone hates Roger Goodell. Like, have you ever watched the draft?
Where did he come from, and why he wasn't there from the start?
Oh, he's like one of the big guys' underlings that like they were grooming for this position.
So he wasn't already rich. He just was like the right place.
Well, he wasn't. He was already rich. It wasn't like he was broke. It wasn't like he was making $50,000, $100,000 a year. Even like he was making good money.
Oh. Sometimes I wonder where these people like how they get where they are. Like is this by happenstance or like do you just buy your way in?
So he's the commissioner. The commissioner before him was a guy named Paul Tagliabue.
Yeah.
And Roger Goodell before he was the commissioner. He was responsible.
He was the
for
COO.
keeping-
Yeah, he was the chief.
He was responsible for keeping New Orleans, the Saints in New Orleans after Katrina. That was like his big deal. And then he became commissioner when Paul Tagliabue retires. He makes $60 million a year. And
it keeps increasing
he's
every
fine.
year because the revenue of the NFL keeps going up here.
Hey, Ravi, can I make a recommendation? Courage is calling, and here, can I give everybody a quick second? Here, ready? The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Anything by him, Ryan Holiday. Courage is Calling, Discipline is Destiny. The Obstacle is the Way is literally a book I would recommend to anybody ever. Makes the world a better place. Ego is the Enemy. Read those. Courage is Calling is another one. So, what's my favorite book? I would say Obstacles the Way. Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. Also a great book. Here's a good one. Some Lady in Congress.
Dude, I bought that book, Kyle, on a first date like 6 years ago. The girl never called me back.
That's funny. Did you read the book?
No, it kind of traumatized me, so I didn't read the book.
It's very
I didn't
good. You should
realize
read it.
I didn't realize it was a self-help book.
Yeah.
Dude, that's why she didn't call you back, because she was like, dude, this guy needs help.
We were at Spectrum. We had a nice sushi date. We walked around, and then she was like, "Oh, we walked by Barnes and Nobles that's there for some reason." And then she's like, "Oh, what's the last book you read?" I was like, "I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't really remember." And then we go in there. I don't know, that wasn't a good answer, but we go in there, and then she's like, "Oh, any books you're thinking about?" I was like, "Oh, I heard this new one on a podcast. It's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck." And then she's like, "Oh, that's an interesting title." And then they had it, and then I bought it there, and then she was like, "Yeah, no more dates after that."
Wait a minute. Green Eggs
She-
and Ham.
she
I don't know if
prob-
you've read this book before. It's pretty good literary classic in my opinion.
Green Eggs and Ham.
Yeah, with Sam I Am.
Yeah, I know
Didn't
the
they
guy.
cancel Dr. Seuss?
I don't know, dude. I
Yeah.
can't keep up with all the cancellations anymore.
No, it was just like they don't. Yeah, I mean, I did.
It's a great book, by the
report.
way. It's a really good book, by the way. I remember the first time I read it when I was a little kid. Wow, it's in board games. Is it a board game?
I'm sure it is.
Probably is.
When I was in school, like elementary school, we had Green Eggs and Ham. They dyed the eggs green.
All of the Dr. Seuss stuff was so good.
Go Dog Go. Red fish, blue fish.
Yeah, Red Bush, Blue Bush, Red Bush. What was the other one?
Horton Hears a Who.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't know, don't.
The
Is
Grinch.
The Grinch a book? Is that a book though?
Yeah.
That was a.
I think it was a book.
I thought it was
Cindy
just a
Lou Who.
cartoon.
The Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat. Mike Myers. I love that movie. That shit is hilarious.
That's right, Cat in the Hat. Did you? I don't remember the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat. Is it good?
I didn't watch it either.
He looked,
It's funny because Mike Myers. Is
I think
just
I was like too old.
He's but dude, Alec Baldwin's in it. Fucking great.
Alec Baldwin.
He plays like the weird
Killed it.
stepdad that's hitting on the mom.
Oh, cool.
And like when he goes home, he like gets all like loose and he takes off this girdie that's on his stomach and like his stomach goes boom. He's like relaxing how he looks. It's hilarious. Yeah.
And yeah, you know what, Vibe? I agree with you. Green Eggs and Ham is a really good book, actually. I think it's a terrific book. It's great for children. I'm glad someone else knows the book and they have it, by the way. You should own it.
Now, if you think about it, Green Eggs and Ham is an understory for try new things that are green, aka probably smoking weed.
Yeah, well, no. At the end of the day, it's just like it's a story of like, don't be scared of the unknown. You know, step out of your comfort zone. Like, I agree with that. Like, I think we should all agree with that statement, by the way. And I think it's a good book for teaching kids that. Life isn't easy. Life is hard. So step out of your comfort zone, and you can make it better.
Was that the obstacle is the way, Kyle?
I have Discord, but I don't have a Discord server. I don't know how to set that up, to be honest with you. But I have Discord.
The last book I read was like All Quiet on the Western Front.
Really?
I think so. I can remember. I think it's a movie now, or a TV series on Netflix or something. I just remember they had a bunch of fucked up
Sorry,
German names.
I had to go to the bathroom. Curtis, the obstacle is the way.
Yeah, that's like
the
Green
name
Eggs
of
and
the
Ham
book.
plus.
Yes, it's all it is. It's the same thing you were just talking about, Lino, except for like, you know, an adult can kind of understand it.
The last actual book I read, though, is this book here, Medic. It's a sales book. That's literally what I read. I won't lie. Like, they're like Microsoft, all the big companies, all the Fortune 50s. That's what they're implementing right now is a sales system, Medic.
It's just a black screen, buddy.
Is it really?
Yo, you want to see the books I found this weekend? Let me send it to Lino. What's the best way to send you them?
If you have Discord, you can send it through Discord. You can send it to me through text. You can send it any way you want.
Text. I'll just send it. Well, how's it going to be quickest to your computer? So you can show. Discord?
Nah, Ravi. Did you really code out your own bot, though? Is that really something you know how to do? Like, is it actually code a bot? It's a lot of work to make one. You know what?
You make bots now, guys. I can't. Listen, I can't.
I can't.
Just the people making bots. Curtis, let's tell Lino.
Hey, Curtis, what happened to your video?
Hold on.
And Lino, it's still
We're back.
just black on the Twitch.
Are you sure,
We're
Kyle?
back. We're back.
That's what I'm seeing. There's Curtis, but he's like small in the corner, and it's just a big black screen, and then me and you are small in the corner. Are you not seeing that?
It took me like 3 days. Well, you know what, Ravi? I will sit down. Not tonight and not tomorrow night, but I will sit down and figure it out Friday night.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, Curtis, there's a billboard in Corona. It says robot assisted health or weight management. And you're like, they aren't even hiding it anymore. It's just like, it's a robot, talks to you, Helps you with your health.
Well, they're like, dude, don't worry. A robot's gonna be honest, and it's never gonna lead you astray. Like, I think it works.
The future, man.
No.
It's here very quickly. I can't. All this AI art. My buddy Ben sent me this AI art, Lino. That was the crazy. It was like Disneyland on acid or something. It was crazy. It was AI art.
Once I get back in, I don't know if I told, like, I was able to make some really, like, you can have the system go from 3D rendering and you put explosions of art in the back of it. Dude, you can make this thing look insane. I was like, whoa. Curtis and I were just messing around with Van Gogh stuff.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that's some shit.
Never touching it
Never
again.
saying-
Okay, so it was a lot of work, but I'll figure. You'll see. I figured this out, and I promise you, this was a lot of work for me to figure out.
No, I thought the writing on Chat GPT was fun. Like,
Well, no, they've downgraded it a bunch. Like, it used to be different, and they've had to downgrade it because, like, people were like writing like literal like too big of novels. They were writing how to make bombs. The tool was telling them how to make a bomb, how to do this.
that's
like,
crazy.
but like they were like, okay, so.
Dude, it was.
But no, in
I
3
read a
days,
thing-
monsters, people were monsters. They were like, how do I do this? And the thing was just like, here's how you can make some acid with normal cleanings, normal products at home. Yeah.
That's
The
not.
other thing it said is like it could go forever. Like you could be like write a Lord of the Rings type fiction Hobbit novel that never ends, and it'll do it. It can't. By the time you read it, it's create. By the time you read one page, it's created 500 more pages. You know what I mean?
They said that they've had to, like, the power it has, they've had to bring it down about 20 times where the power is. They brought it down 20 times lower because people were fucking monsters with the tool, and that's the problem. Like, I say it all the time, like, there'd be no rules, but the problem is people are monsters. Like, people just do horrible things. Whenever you give them a little bit of power, they just go to the extreme.
That's like the internet. Everybody's like, they're taking away our freedom of speech. It's like, well, anytime we've allowed people complete, uncensored, do whatever you want, it's just the most grotesque things you've ever seen.
Yeah. But I think that's the world. And I think we live in that world. The most grotesque things we've ever seen happen every single day. To good people who probably don't deserve it.
It's like that thing. Don't you think it's interesting? Like, shouldn't we, as a human race, Curtis, we all take shits and we all have to piss, and so you think like, and we're all very vulnerable in those moments. You think we would like treat public bathrooms, everybody, with like a great deal of respect and understand like all of us just need to treat it.
Yeah.
No, we don't. What do? There's
They
the
throw it on the
most
walls.
disgusting. It's the most disgusting place on planet Earth.
Well, I think men bathrooms are
Everything-
like that. But it's men Like, if you've been to a women's bathroom, you're like, this is what you guys shit in? This is way better than ours. Ours is
I don't know.
piss
I've heard
everywhere.
mixed- I don't know.
I've heard mixed reviews with that, but I've noticed that most women bathroom facilities are way better than the men bathroom facilities.
I don't know, man. I think you go to any kind of like gas station, men's, women's,
Well, I
or
won't
like
lie.
even what about?
I piss in any bathroom at the gas station. It's a locking door. I don't give a fuck. It could be woman, man. I don't give a shit. If I need to
Yeah, they
piss,
just need to make like a thing on the top of the bathroom that sprays it down, and then like a dryer thing, and then everything's clean again. Some kind of like.
they're like, hey, we're paying these cleaning crew to come in
It's
here
like I love
$4 an hour.
I love a truck stop bathroom
But those are like
because
that.
they're like big.
They're big.
Those-
They're like
those
hosed
seats are
down.
huge
Yeah.
for your butt.
Yeah, and they're
They
like
make
big
these like
stalls.
super wide, ergonomic butt like part. It's weird. You
Yeah,
sit down, now
ass
you're-
gasket
whoa.
things. Very nice.
Unpopular opinion. I don't know. The like the butt gasket thing, like the paper thing. I feel like it almost creates more than it helps.
Issues.
I think you get to do multiple ones or something. I don't know. I feel like it always sticks to my leg and like.
All right, unpopular
I was-
comment. I'll be real. Anytime I go to the bathroom, I've never used one of those. That shit bothers the fuck out of me.
No, I've never.
I go back and
I'm a
forth.
good
I don't
wipe.
know.
I give it a good wipe down.
I wipe it down. I give it a cleaning, but I'm not gonna sit there and put all these paper towels everywhere and set up this
Yeah.
thing for me to sit on. Like, I don't give. I'm gonna take a shower when I get home. I don't give a fuck.
And
You're like-
situations are situational. it's like if it's something where I feel like I need to put something down, I usually just put paper down. The Ask Gasket thing sucks.
Yeah. I don't even put
Yeah.
paper down. I just feel like, fuck it, I'll just shit, and then when I get home, I can take a shower if I feel like this is too gross. But I won't lie, if it's too gross, I just won't take a shit. I'm like, nah, I won't go. I can hold it.
Yeah,
I
They're
tried.
not
I can-
allowed.
Shit.
can hold my shit for 2-3 days, no problem.
No, I can't.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I go.
Yeah,
Any,
never.
Fucking.
dude, anytime I
You're
go
a
camping,
cunt, bro.
dude. I've never gone poop while I'm camping because I'm like, dude, fuck that.
Are
This
you
is-
kidding?
Yeah, dude. Like,
No way.
I
That's
shit.
crazy.
Dude, so you're saying you never shit when we were at Mancation?
Mancation, never shit once. Even
What?
Are you
Camilla's
out
like-
of your mind?
Yeah, dude. I
That's
will.
not healthy.
I know it's not. I know it's not good. But
I shit, dude. I remember one morning, like we were all in the tent, and we, what do we eat? Like burgers and carne asada
Yeah.
every night or whatever.
no, dude. I would eat very like ration foods, like small amounts, because I'm like,
Bro,
nah, I
I
can't.
woke up one night, and you remember the toilet
clean
was like
bathroom,
that
not
hole.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad, but it was like that whole way down at the end of the campgrounds.
Yeah, and it was late, and I was like, fuck that, dude. Like, I could just.
Bro, I had to get up. I get up at like, I don't even know. It was dark as shit. And I wake up and I think I had to shit like a motherfucker. And I couldn't, I was like dark. And we'd been partying all fucking day or whatever,
It's medication, yeah.
And I get out and remember, like, there were always cow shits all over the place.
Everywhere, dude. It was like walking through
I
landmines.
was like, dude, I had like a flashlight. I was just like, I don't know where I am. I don't know what the fuck. And I just like took a big shit right next to a tree.
Oh.
And it like fit in with all the cow shits.
Well, we had 7
Yeah.
viewers on. We're down to 5, by the way. Ravi's like, I'm out. I can't even hear
Sorry.
this anymore. Sorry, Ravi. We're talking real right now. Mancation. Nobody understood Mancation, by the way. If you had a girlfriend for Mancation, they were like, why can't we come? Remember that?
Yeah.
They,
Hey,
all,
also,
they all wanted to go, and then like I think they had to set up another Mancation, but it was like a couple
yeah, and
cation.
two of them went.
Yeah.
Also, like, Mancation was so its own beast.
Dude, my wife was totally like, I don't want to go camping. That sounds fucking terrible. And she's like, I'm surprised that you guys would even want to do that. And I'm like, yeah, it's something that's surprising for me too, but it's fun.
What's
I
your
always tell
opinion?
people,
Okay, talking on the mancation, the woman thing. What's your opinion, like, on friends? Like, you're friends with someone, and you have a girlfriend, and they have a girlfriend. Doesn't mean they're gonna get along and want to hang out.
Never.
I think-
Yeah.
And I think that's also the thing that it's like they're not. I'm friends with him, and you guys are just kind of like, yeah. If people are adult, you can be friends, but it's like you can't think that like because your guys are friends, all the girlfriends are gonna be like making a similar kind of trip. That sounds crazy. Like
Sometimes you can get that to happen, but it's super rare, by the way, when the girls are all homies.
that's rare. Okay.
Yeah.
and girls are better at, like, doing a Palm Springs trip together.
Not like a roughing it trip.
You know what? Girls are better
Right.
at not doing trips with each other. They all hate each other at the end of the day. Like, they don't want to hang out in a group of each
Hey,
other.
Hey,
Oh.
but I do have to say, I'll tell people about the funniest thing about Mancation is, like, we would go up there and it was just like these 15 idiots in this like RV and in a bunch of tents, right? And I remember, like, we would go hike all the way to the top of the river, and then we would just all get in like these shitty ass inner tubes and be cruising down like some pretty severe. Like, I
Rapids.
look back, we were like rapids. We were in some fucking rapids, and we're like passing people in like helmets,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
it's me and Daniel are in a tube with a cooler between us. I look like Tony A is on an orca whale.
Tony A and I became such good friends on that trip, making all these jokes. I was like, this is great. Because we were the only two guys who didn't drink LaCroix, and I think everyone else was drinking LaCroix, so we were like, all right, we're going to make fun of you guys.
Hey,
But I'm not
I
going to make the
remember-
jokes here because we're live on Twitch and YouTube, guys, so watch yourselves at certain times.
Hey, I remember Tony A and Fish at Mancation were like two kindergartners.
Dude,
the
do you
whole
remember them fighting about nothing? That
Dude,
band.
and
What
they were
band
like-
was it, dude? It was some band, dude. I can't remember.
Bush or like
Cake.
Dude,
Cake.
Cake. Yeah, it was so like, what are we even talking about, everybody? Like, and they were just going back and forth. It was like,
Have you ever seen Cake live?
no, dude, it was crazy. I remember it was just like, wait, we're talking about fucking Cake right now? Of all the bands we could talk about, we're talking about Cake. What would you name your server if you had one? I would name it. Don't call it Lino server because it would be weird, but call it. You should call it Thanks for Asking because I think Lino, Kyle, and Curtis should all have ability in there. And just so you know, Curtis, you also have the login for being able to stream on your own through here if you ever wanted to do that. Like I told Kyle, because Kyle was like, maybe I want to play some guitar. Yeah, you can do that anytime you want.
Oh, nice. Have you done that yet?
No, Kyle was playing some guitar earlier. You missed it.
Oh yeah, I heard it.
I heard it. Yeah.
I just got out of the car and I thought it was the neighbor. I was like, what the fuck?
That's awesome. You're like, dude,
Because he was like faint, but then it came forward. I was like, it sounds so crisp. I was like, oh, it's the headphones. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It kind of tripped me out. But it sounded like you can hear what he's doing.
Yeah.
But it's not like you can still hear Lino talking clearly. So.
Hey,
we should do that.
Song.
Light a cigarette and Kyle, you just play guitar and we'll just smoke and talk over the thing. It was a Wednesday night, Thursday. Yeah. You know Thursdays. Yeah.
Curtis, we found that song that Lino did.
In The Secret.
And Lino was all excited. He's like, dude, Tony and I were talking about how we couldn't find it, and I was like, oh, I have it. And Lino's like, dude, you gotta send it to me. You gotta send it to me. He's all excited. He can't wait to hear it, right? So I sent it to him, and I'm like, hey, what do you think? He's like, I listened to it, man. It's not any good. He's like, it's worse than I remember.
Dude, yeah. Like you ever have a memory of something? You're like, dude, this is the greatest thing ever, and then you hear it now, and you're like, this is a piece of shit. Like,
okay. Well, Kyle might know it. Didn't Tony have like a Christmas song that they did with David? It's like super good. Or
no,
is that
dude,
shit?
there's and that's the thing. Like, I remember this shit as like so good. That song, the Aladdin song. Yeah, dude, they were great.
Which Christmas song? Are you talking about one with Dickie? The like.
No, Vauxhall.
No, with Vauxhall, David and shit. I think David did.
It's like him and Tony had it or something.
It was the Diet Coke song.
Oh fuck!
Oh, it was the Diet Coke song. Yeah, that song was dope.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. That song.
No, I thought it was one he just wrote. I don't know, maybe not. No, I remember.
Dude, I had so many.
Yeah, I remember
the
that
Diet
one.
Coke song was dope. And then you remember the Harris Casino song?
Harris Casino, the best.
Harris Casino.
Harris Casino.
Come and gamble here and win some money. Like, oh, dude, it was a great hit, by the way. David wrote it himself.
David did it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get water. Give me a second. Number 2, by the way. Every day I'm gonna have at least 3 of these, or at least 2 of these. Trying to make it to 3, but it's hard, by the way. So
drink more water, everybody. Drink water, Lino. Good job, dude. Proud of you.
Actually, one of the best things ever. If anyone remembers this, Cristiano Ronaldo. He came out to do an interview, and when he came out, there was like Cokes in front of him, and he was like, "Don't drink this. Drink more water." And Coke's stock price dropped 13% in the next hour. Like, it was like, boom.
There you go, dude.
No.
You know, like how you just said there's the Diet Coke song, like, remember, like, there's that rapper who wrote the We Have the Meats for Arby's. You know, like the commercial? Okay. Bum, 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 we are the meats, or whatever. I forgot Clips.
Bum, 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 bum.
He wrote, dude, do you think, like, it would be smart to try to write, like, a little 10-second, 30-second thing for, like, a fast food place and pitch it to them? Like, yo, do you guys want this? Like, I wonder how, like, much of a waste of time that would be, or, like, how much it would pay you if they bought it.
Hey, remember that kid? He lived at the Santo house. He had, like, a recording set up.
Which one?
Casey.
Fuck.
Casey Lago. Anyways.
Maybe.
He did that. He like would write, but you submit them, and you get like $100, $150 when you submit a song. But if it hits, you get like whatever it makes, you know. But you have to submit so much music, and then they turn around and shop it to every other people. Now, if you know somebody, Yeah, just make shit.
Just make the same thing, but change the wording for each company. Be like,
Yeah.
highest bidder.
McDonald's, Burger King.
No, if I make like a 10-second, 5-second techno fucking like something interesting they could use for a commercial, I'm set. Because boom.
What?
Lino.
How much do you think they pay for those things?
Ask Lino that.
What's up?
Find out how much they make, how much they sell jingles for. Like,
Oh,
they use
tons
for
of money, dude. Those people make tons of money, and they make residuals.
Dude, you know the
Yeah,
market
you
we
can make
have
residuals.
beats? That's clips.
Yeah.
You know, like the guy who like, you know.
And then, have you heard the Burger King one? They play it at football games all the time. BK, have
I love
it
that
your
one.
way.
It's actually it sounds
I
like
hate that thing.
I mean, it sounds nice, but yeah, that's a new one. They have that Whopper, Junior. Chicken. That's a new one,
What would be another?
bro. Barry Manilow wrote
Oh, I know.
Band-Aid.
He
The
has
Band-Aid one.
Band-Aids. Yeah.
Stuck on
had a
Band-Aid
couple.
as a Band-Aid.
Okay,
stuck on-
okay.
Don't
The
forget
guys
it.
who wrote the jingle to "I'd Like to Buy the World of Coke," they're
Yeah.
making $80,000 a month in royalties.
A month?
A month.
Dude, do they even still use that song?
I don't know about now, but they were making $80,000
But
a
it's got
month.
to be because of Coke. They probably bought into Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, jingle writers get paid either by the hour or for the song. So they're gonna write one song, they're gonna get paid for that song, and then anytime it's used in a commercial, they're gonna keep getting money.
Yeah. Write a couple of jingles, you could live a life.
Oh, Curtis, I don't know if you saw either. I had Ravi here do some art.
What are? Oh, she drew it?
Yeah.
It's really good, man.
I don't know if you're on. Are you on Twitch?
Yeah.
If you're on Twitch, boom, there it is.
It's black screen.
I don't even know, Ravi, to be honest with you. It's a black screen. It's not coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that black screen again.
Dude.
Sorry, babe.
What would the rules be?
I don't know. I don't even here's the problem. I don't know what that means.
What's the?
Is it coming through now?
No, it's black.
Well, yeah, it's still black. Let me see. It takes 8 seconds.
Oh.
Kyle and I did it today. It was 8 seconds. We were like, oh, that's a lot of fun.
No, still not coming through.
Dude. Alright, let me transition
Yeah.
out of this here and give me a second to figure out exactly what I'm doing wrong. Okay.
How many people are watching us right now?
We got 5.
Is there I can see that?
I have no idea. I don't know how Twitch works.
Yeah, there's 5.
Kyle's,
5 people.
Kyle keeps asking me all these questions about Twitch. Like, I don't know. I don't really know much about Twitch.
Ugh.
It does tell you how many people are streaming at one time. It's like thousands.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Let's see if it works.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
That looks good, right?
It's
Yeah.
the shirt I would wear. It's the hat I was wearing the other night, and it's my headphones. And you know what's awesome? She even put the blue detail that are in my headphones. If you can see that. My
Yeah, I know.
headphones,
It's
blue
amazing.
all up in them.
You do wear a red polo shirt, Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yep.
like how many
Yeah.
times? You know what's funny? I own 3 different red polo shirts where I'm like, dude, you know what sucks? I wear sometimes I wear it and I forget that I wore it yesterday, and I'll wear another one. I'm like, people probably think I'm broke as shit and I'm just wearing the same shirt every day.
That's a sign.
That's so good, dude.
But Curtis,
I want it on a fucking.
I'm gonna somehow turn that into merch for sale here, and you can buy it for cost. By the way, Curtis, don't worry. Because I was making jokes with Kyle earlier, where I'm like, "No, dude, I'm not gonna give you the discount code." And then when we make money from it, I'm gonna call you, and be like, "Hey, dude, I got $250 for you. We're gonna split this money. Awesome." No, don't worry. It's not like that.
This guy made 700 grand with a Mr. Beats instead of Mr. Beast.
Mm-hmm.
He like copied the artwork of Mr. Beast and like that thing. He's either the cat eating something. It looked like the same. Made 700K.
Yeah, I would figure.
And it's legal.
Yeah.
He said something different.
Yeah, it's not his. Like that picture isn't his picture. It's a logo from somewhere.
They changed it. Just the colors were kind of similar, but he's also friends with the guy, and he's also rich, so that probably helped out.
Yeah, it probably did. Your buddy isn't going to see you.
A regular person.
Like if I'm Mr. Beast and Curtis and Kyle, you guys make a shirt that says Mr. Beat or whatever it is to be funny. I'm not gonna be like, Curtis, get ready, I'm suing you now, friend. Like no, like dude, we're homies. What are you doing?
Mr. Beat.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
It's pretty similar. It looks like.
Some people have like 30,000. This guy has 60,000 people.
You know what's funny,
So
Kyle? Now, dude, and I think one time Curtis and I were sitting here looking at some of the videos, and I was like, dude, this guy's just sitting here eating food, and there was 30-some-odd thousand people just watching this guy eat dinner, and I'm like,
I hate this.
This can't be real. Like, why would people even watch this? Like, I don't know, dude. People like him, and I'm like, Curtis, this is making my brain hurt. Like, you're kidding me, right? We're having funny conversations. Like, nobody's watching. People would rather watch a man eat food. Fuck you, Curtis. Don't laugh.
That's so funny. I mean,
that's ridiculous.
it's like the Truman Show. It's the guy in the bathtub watching someone else's life. You know?
Why not watch ours?
Makes me feel good.
So Apple Music, they did an upgrade where you hit a button at the bottom and it takes away the vocals.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Apple Karaoke. It came out at the last update.
Ew, I hate that.
Here's the thing. I want the opposite. I want the vocals, not the music.
But now guess what? Now there's going to be like a billion TikTok videos of people all singing all these fucking hits. Get ready.
Well, what it does, it just like kind of, it takes down where the voice would be on like newer songs or like songs that are real clear cut. It's not every song, but it's most, I think. But it also, you can kind of hear it in the background. So like the supporting vocal or like, you can't do all of it.
And all the effects.
But it literally
and
turns
all
it,
that
you can adjust how much you want. And it's pretty good. Like I did
it's the end of the world.
I know. It seems very like, I'm like, oh dude, now you can get an instrumental when you want to like re-loop something as a DJ, but like I don't know.
Hey, I'm gonna say something. I hate all of the people. I shouldn't say hate. It's too mean. I don't really like when they like all these people who change all these songs for TikTok. They like speed them up or.
Yeah.
So,
but no,
like
TikTok has no regulation because it's out of China. Have you ever seen like they have Chinese Google, Chinese Airbnb, Chinese Uber, Chinese whatever version of America? They just have the Chinese version. It's just a total ripoff.
Isn't that crazy? But sometimes the sped up version does really, really well.
Yeah.
And then like they turn into a trap song. I like one of the songs called Bad Habits.
No, thank you, Curtis. They speed it up. They do some stuff to it that's fun, by the way, where you're like, this is kind of cool what they did to it.
Sometimes it's professional. Sometimes I feel like they just put ×2 or something.
Yeah, sometimes it's like some idiot like me just like,
but
look what I can do.
But don't you feel like you watched it? Remember Broken Audio when they would like blow something up and like that XX extension guy did it, and it was like the fucking wildest thing you ever heard. And now it's just been all of it has just been so done where everybody just takes a song and speeds it up.
Well, that's like XX Tentacion's rap style.
I mean,
like that rap
even
style,
Kanye
everyone
did that
stole
with
it. Yeah,
songs.
but Kanye paid XX for all of his stuff that he took. He wrote him a check just
That
like, here you go.
XX kid was wild.
He's also dead.
Well, yeah.
I know. That's how wild he was.
Well, no, I don't even know if he was wild. What do you
Drake is
mean?
involved in that?
Yeah, I think Drake.
Trial?
I heard Drake was like deep into that whole thing.
I think he
I
just
don't
said
like
like
Drake.
"F you" to them, to like OVO,
Yeah.
and then he got. There's a video of him saying, "If anything bad happens to me from here on out, it's from Drake."
It's from Drake,
OVO.
yeah.
I'm like, dang. That's a lot of, but I don't know.
I don't like Drake, man. I'm just gonna say I've said that. We talked about this.
Well, he's a studio rapper. He's like a studio gangster. He's like a guy from Canada, like a rich kid from Canada now. And now he's a rich man from Canada. He's rich as fuck, by the way.
Like, I don't know. It's he bothers me. He feels like he's just bought and paid for.
I feel like his product is actually good, but I don't like the way. I think anything that's like too popular or like too many people like sometimes it gets like too much. Like he's good, like we get it, but
It's like
I don't know. I'm not
that summer when Kiki, do you love me? Do you love
Oh,
me?
dude, that was so annoying.
Dude,
Everyone had
murder
to-
me.
the summer before COVID. No. That's what
Oh
they're
my
called.
god.
That's so messed.
Vibe's back. What'd you make for
Dude,
dinner,
that-
Vibe? What'd you eat?
That is a Wes Anderson film in the future.
It
the
is.
summer before COVID.
The summer before COVID.
It has all that beautiful whistle, like simple piano music.
Tacos carne asada. That sounds really, really good, by the way. I'm very jealous. That's one thing I miss.
love-
Not living in California anymore. I've lost like that Baja style, Cancun style, like tacos. They don't make
Good
this shit
ass
here.
real ass.
Yeah,
good ass
yeah.
Mexican
I get
food.
Tex-Mex. That's what I get
I
down
also
here.
believe you can just make it at home.
You can at the end
That's
of
not
the
true, bro.
I'm
You
not-
can't
I'm
get
not-
carne asada.
I can get
I
carne
mean-
asada out here. I got real Mexican places that are carne asada and shit like that. But the problem is,
Oh, really?
like, my white ass is gonna fuck up that meal real quick and be like, "This is
But
garbage."
why? So they don't have like a
No,
Del Taco.
like an albatross or whatever, like
No.
a Santana's.
No. no.
You know that there's a story behind why they're all like Albert beginning.
What?
I don't know what it was. Someone told me about it, and they're saying like it was all based off of one son, and then he's like all the other ones after like different instances. I don't know. There's a deeper story between
Dude,
all
that
this.
family is
have
like
something
the
good.
mafia.
Probably. I don't even know the story, but there's a story there.
There's a story.
That was awesome.
There's
I thought
Albatross,
Curtis. I thought you were gonna
Alberto.
have the story, Curtis, but you're like, "There's a story.
Dude.
There's a story, though."
So
There's a couple of them.
Chat GPT. No, figure it
Yeah.
out. There's whatever you.
Like, sorry, our program has been run down, so we can no longer tell you all the cool shit.
I mean, they just. I mean, since we use it, it was already dumbed down.
Yeah, by the time I got to it, it was
Yeah,
already
yeah,
dumbed down. Like, I was like,
It's still
"Oh."
good.
Yeah, no,
Still
it's,
way good.
dude, trust me, it's really smart. It's way smarter than I think. I think it's smarter than I was in 10th grade. Like I don't know if it can write a story as detailed, but I think it has the ability to think really quick on its feet. Where it's like, oh, that's
You
pretty
should-
good.
You should tell it to write the next book of Harry Potter or something. See if it like
It'll
if
write
it's
the
as
beginning. You want to
as
see?
descriptive. What?
Dude, I can make it go through chapters of Harry Potter. Like, write.
'Cause I
10
think we need
chapters.
to find someone that writes as the author, even though that's like probably impossible. But there needs to be more descriptive, like limericks and assonance and all this fun stuff.
It'll get
Like,
there. It'll get there. And what
Kyle,
they'll
you know
do
what I'm
next, you know what they'll do next? They'll go after it'll. I gotta make sure I phrase this correctly. They'll integrate it with kids next, because kids aren't as developed, and so they'll integrate it with kids next, and then old people, because it's too sophisticated. We take it and we run it into the ground, right? Lino, that's what you're saying, like.
We know a lot about shit, so we're just like giving it the hardest shit to do.
Right, and that's what people are like. We got to dumb this thing down. Well, if you dumb it down, people like us, you're right. Like there are going to be these things. It's like it's not as powerful as it could be. Da, da, da. So they'll make it and then it will evolve with a generation.
Here's my question. Thinking about it now, if like younger people and everyone has access to this like tool that can do a lot of things and kind of get information. Because it's almost like it created a new internet sensation because internet was like, oh, everything's there. It's all the information's there. Well, this thing is even beyond that, where it takes all that and makes it like palatable and like understanding. And
it
stuff.
creates
So it's like,
new
whoa.
information.
Yeah, so that's like how smart are these new generations of kids going to be with something?
Yeah, see,
like
I think
this?
they even dumbed it down more. I'm not able to write an outline for a new Harry Potter book as it's copyrighted material. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's even more dumbed down than what it was.
Got it.
When we were doing it.
Okay, maybe no. I don't know. Yeah.
No, hey, Chris, you have a good point there. At the end of the day, I don't think you're wrong.
I think these kids. I think in generations going to be super smart soon. I don't know, like even more smart than.
That was actually a
With that
talk
tool.
Kyle and I had. Neuralink. Is that something you would do, Curtis?
We talked about it a little bit, and I thought it was like about getting information, but it's about like correcting your body.
Well, right now it's about correcting big problems where it's like you can't move your arm, you can't see, you can't smell, you can't hear, that type of shit. But, dude, that's right now. But in 10 years, I'm pretty sure it'll be much better than that.
Yeah.
When are sex robots gonna be here?
What do you mean? People are marrying them and stuff. It's already crazy.
Yeah, they are actually marrying them. I actually saw a story on the internet a couple days ago. I'm like, this can't be fucking real.
How
No
much?
way.
Oh, I don't know, like 30 to 60K. I don't know. What is it?
Really?
Whitney Cummings bought one.
Yeah,
remember?
she did as a joke.
The comedian.
Is it any good?
She brought it around with her everywhere.
And it was a robot.
Not a robot. Sorry, it's a doll, like a big silicone.
Sex doll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I guess I misread what you said. Yeah, I misheard. Yeah. So robot. Yeah, I don't know if there's robots. No. I think it's gonna be more like the new Blade Runner, where it's like a hologram person. It's your girlfriend or something. Have you seen that?
That's what I mean. When is that? Because that's the end of the world, man. That's it. That's the end of the world.
Well, 10%
I'm
off
too
everything,
scared
Kyle.
to watch that movie.
You can pick anything you want. Let's look at some of the new arrivals here.
Look at this. New Year's sale.
Make sure that's not TOS or something.
These are dolls, right?
Don't show any bad stuff, man.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know if I can show all this. But yes, there are sex dolls for sale all over the internet.
How much do they cost it?
Anywhere between, it looks like you can pick one up for about $500 all the way up to about $3,000.
And it's just a doll.
It seems, I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, it's just like a doll that looks like a female, by the way.
When does, like, did you guys ever watch that show Westworld where they're like a robot? Like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Westworld was amazing how they did that, where it's like, well, we're just
two seasons, and then
yeah.
it got crazy. I can't do it. It's too much.
When is that gonna be the thing? When it's like, you don't even know if that's a human or not.
Quite a while.
You know what sucks? This is in my search history now forever. It's like, you were looking for sex dolls. Now,
Welcome to the club,
now I'm gonna
bro.
get a bunch of recommendations for all this stupid sex doll stuff now.
Damn, no. They gotta just delete history from like an hour or something.
No, I'm on.
Are you right?
It's
Do you
through.
use an ExpressVPN?
Yeah, I do, but that's actually through I'm using the account. Thanks for asking, and I don't use that shit in my regular life, so I don't care.
Oh.
That guy's a pervert, so yes, that guy you can say whatever you want. They'll be like, this is weird. This guy's looking up Chiva's information. He's looking up sex dolls. This is getting weird.
That's still a company?
What guy?
Chivas? Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
a huge soccer club.
Oh, I thought that was the...
What is Shiva?
Sorry.
They're a
thought
soccer
it
club
was
from
the-
Jalisco. And actually, I
thought it was
closed
the-
out that weird sex doll stuff and the Jalisco stuff. What are you saying? What did you think it was?
Chibas.
Oh, Chiba Chews. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Chiba Chews. Shout out Chiba Chews.
No, that'd be a
I
great
think that
sponsor.
company- I
That'd
don't
be a
know.
great sponsor, by the way.
Chiba Chew?
Yeah.
They still exist.
I don't know.
Yeah, they do. I saw them, but they only make crappy.
I think they
100
dumbed
milligram.
down
100 milligram is the highest they go, and they're like California put handcuffs on us. I'm like, dude, there was a black one you guys used to make that was 1,000 milligrams. Remember that one, Curtis?
Yeah, you just take a little bit of it. And it'd be like,
Dude,
wow.
no.
1,000
Curtis,
milligrams.
Curtis, remember that black one? It was black, and it was the crazy
Yeah,
one.
you don't remember that?
Dude, it was
Are you sure you're not talking about 10 milligram and 100 milligram?
No,
No,
100
Kyle.
milligram. Dude, no, 100 milligram is
You
nothing.
could, it's called a Deca Chew.
Oh,
Deca.
yes. And it came in
Black.
you would take
wrap.
parts of it.
Yeah, dude,
You
and it
cut-
was
you could
small.
take a Tootsie Roll
It was
and you
small.
cut
It's the same size as the 100
Yeah.
milligram. It was all of them at
I
the same
remember,
size.
hey, didn't like Ali take the whole thing one night? Or somebody
That's
like
nuts.
Achieva
That's
Chew.
great.
that? I take
That's
these ones
crazy.
called Standard, STNDRD. They make 100 milligram. They're fucking so good.
It's like a good and bad name. Standard. Like,
Right, Achieva Chews. This is like the new packaging for them. But they weren't like
Let's
that. They
see
used to
it.
come in these little bricks. You remember they were like little brick thingies?
Oh yeah, you're right. God, I've done so much drugs since then.
yeah, that's all. Duos. I remember that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Duos.
this right here, I didn't think this right here for me was trash.
It's trash.
I didn't
dude.
want Duos. I
They
wanted
don't
the
make
little
any
Tootsie
of
Roll.
this shit.
They can't.
They don't make any of this shit as strong as they used to.
You can just buy more of them and put it together and take it apart.
It's a very potent.
Yeah, because you're getting like
Edible.
if you cut it, you don't really know. It's probably between 50 and 100 every time you eat the little piece. 50 is strong enough
Dude.
to get you.
Tony used to get those gummies that were wild.
So,
Ravi just made fun of you, Kyle. I just made it to
this.
this chat.
You'd
Sorry.
melt 'em.
Kyle can't even pull a robot.
I know. Did you see that?
I just saw it right now.
I was hoping. I was hoping you would.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just I made it to the chat. I was on other screens, and then I just made your voice. Kyle can't even pull a robot. I'm like, I feel like an idiot because I missed all these funny jokes, but this is hilarious.
I was hoping you would miss it, Lena. I was gonna...
Yeah, and Vibe, that's what it is. It's candy. They're like little Tootsie Rolls. But they're Tootsie Rolls injected with a bunch of THC. And these here are garbage. 100 milligrams. You have to eat 2 of these to get fucked up. But with the Deca Chew, I remember one time I took one. I ate the whole thing because I was like, dude, it's just been sitting here forever. I'm never going to eat it. I ate the whole thing thinking like, I'm strong. I can handle this. I passed out on my bed, by the way. Like, I just passed out sleeping
Dude.
the whole day. Yeah, it was crazy.
I remember when you would get delivery, like they would make those cookies, man. Oh my god.
Does anyone like? Do you remember they had to have a muffin like a cupcake shop out in Rancho Santa Margarita, and they got shut down obviously because you can't have a muffin shop selling THC cupcakes. Does anyone remember that?
No.
Yeah, I do.
I bought one of those cupcakes by the way. It was delicious. One of the best cupcakes.
Me
in the world.
too.
But
I don't remember that.
We went together.
did we go? I was like, I could have sworn I was like, did I go with Curtis or?
I think me, you, and Tony,
Yeah,
and Phil, maybe.
maybe
Am I
yeah.
wrong?
Here's a question.
Yeah, and they were donuts.
Yeah. I bought a cupcake
they're-
with icing on it. I remember I was like, this is really
Yeah,
nice, by the way.
yeah. They were like it was like not a warehouse, but it was like one of those like business.
So yes, an
Like,
edible. That's exactly. It's an edible, pretty much exactly what it was. But this is back in the day when edibles were cool, not like nowadays when like every
Oh,
teenager.
dude, this one's 10 milligram. I go 10 milligram. Dude, we used to get these cookies from the fucking 209, 210s.
Yeah.
That would send you to the fucking moon, dude.
Every time I think of edibles, though, I always think of Tony. Tony was a big fan of them.
I love edibles. Tony loves edibles.
Yeah, Tony was like the biggest fan of them. I remember that Tony would love to eat an edible and then smoke a J and then be like, "All right, I'm out, guys," and just leave. Like go hang out with Gina, watch
Yeah.
movies. Yeah, I remember that.
Mm.
Be like, wait a minute, we're all just hanging. All right, see you later, dude. Like, all right,
would like take the gummy, dude. They would go to the moon.
Well, no, Tony would fly. By the way, it was definitely a rocket experience. But Vibe here, she ate a gummy, and I think she also made it to the moon. I won't lie.
It's good for you, man.
My wife, when we were first dating, we went on some Big Bear trip with Tony and everyone. And Tony was like, dude, make sure you bring some weed and bring some edibles and we can have some fun. I'm like, cool. So I tell Camilla what we're going to do. And I'm like, do you want to take an edible? And Camilla goes, yeah, I want to take an edible. She slept for the whole fucking weekend. She was like drugged and passed out.
Dude. I remember that.
It was so weird. Well, I'm like, well, this fucking weird. And I just keep going in there every few hours. Yeah.
Natalie did the same thing once.
Yeah.
She did like, yeah, dude. Some people, they do that. Like, I've done that with girls somewhere. Like, they're like, I'm down to like smoke some weed. I'm like, okay. And then you do, and they're like, asleep.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that going to Big Bear. And I remember, was that the one when Johnny's girlfriend made those stuffed peppers and we all got like sick?
Yeah, I remember. I didn't eat the stuffed peppers though, by the way, because I was like, I ate that
Oh,
edible,
dude.
and the edible I was so full. I was like, dude, I can't eat anything else right now. I'm good. So I didn't eat the stuffed peppers, but everyone else got sick, and I'm like, whoo! I dodged a bullet there.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. I remember that. I remember.
Was it Brittany or Michaela made it?
Michaela.
Oh, it was so rough, dude.
Yeah.
I remember having one, and then like within an hour, just being like, that was not what we just ate. Wasn't good.
Yeah. Or no, maybe it was Brittany who did that. Maybe it was Brittany. I don't think it was
can't
Michaela.
remember.
I don't remember though either. Like that was a long ass time
That's
ago.
good. I don't usually get sick from food.
Me neither.
Like almost never, but knock on wood. And I'll eat them old leftovers. Let me tell you. I will eat chicken from like a week and a half. Like reheat.
Just let you know, so will I. My wife has issues with this shit. My wife is like, this has been in the fridge for 2 days. We have to throw it away. I'm like, what the fuck?
Whoa.
Like, no. I'm gonna eat this.
It's called seasoning.
I'm eating this 2 days from now. Oh, Corin, what's up, buddy? Corin just joined the stream now.
How are you
Isn't
on
like-
expiration dates?
I'm fucking weird. Like, depends what, like,
I'll do
milk.
a couple days.
Well, I don't drink milk, so it's not a big deal. But
Yeah.
like creamer, I'll smell it. It smells good. I'll put it in. Like, it takes a lot. Like, I have to smell it, and like I have to see that it's bad before I'm like, all right, this is bad.
Yeah. Like. Yeah, I know. I mean, the oldest thing I probably ate was like pizza. Maybe not the oldest, no.
Hey, Corin's here, man. What's up, buddy?
I said that.
You did? I'm sorry. I'm really stoned. I remember you saying that.
I remember you saying that actually now. Never mind.
What's everybody doing?
Yeah, we're talking about edibles. I don't even know why this came into the conversation. I think somebody brought up some type of edible, and I'm like, remember Chiba? Yeah, and it's like, dude, those were the greatest, by the way. I still talk about those being the best edibles. If you don't know about them, you don't know about them.
Deca Chews, Hubby bars were good.
They're too big, but yeah. It needs to be compact, I feel like.
Dude, that's the reason why the Deca Chews was little,
Yeah,
dude. It was this
more.
big. It was a little piece of fucking Tootsie Roll. Dude, and it was...
Yeah, I remember that thing, and you would cut. Oh my god! I think didn't we all split one once?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that was the best way to have a Deca. Is like cut it into 4 or 3 or 4, because it was like, if not, one of you is just gonna be too fucked up for the rest of the night. Well, we'll wait until Friday or Saturday for the surprise, Ravi, and I'm actually very excited for whatever the surprise might be. And requires approval. Well, I approve.
think she did a Discord.
Well, I probably approve of anything, by the way, Ravi. I trust you, because I could already tell it's going to be I was like, I'll figure it out. I'll sit here and I'll spend a lot of time messing around with Discord, being like, how do I set up a free one?
Will Ravi be on there? Will we be able to see Ravi?
I don't know. I have no idea, dude.
Will we be able to settle this Discord? Of
No, but
whether or
like
not she's
Discord,
hot
like a
chick?
Discord will be people who follow us here. They can also go to that Discord, talk about our stream, and be like, "Oh, Lena was saying this. I disagree. Lena's a fucking idiot. Curtis said this. Man, I want to bang Curtis. He's so hot." Like, yeah, see, it'll be stuff like that.
Never happened.
I just made examples, okay? It could be Kyle that they said that about, and they could say Curtis is the ugly one now. I don't know. I don't know what is gonna happen. The internet's a horrible place too.
That's
They can
terrible.
say all three of these guys are idiots and ugly. Like, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work out.
They would be right.
And I'm okay with that though.
I don't care what anybody on here thinks,
I'm actually
except for Lito and Curtis.
well. I'm actually kind of jealous right now because I think Vibe is down in Cancun, and Cancun
Same.
right is probably beautiful weather, nice and
How is hey? Can we have that conversation really quick?
Yeah.
All right. I'm in Southern California, and it's January, and the weather sucks. Where can I go where the weather is nice in January? Yeah, she's saying it's
It's-
cold.
yeah.
It's cold.
It's cold. It's 79 degrees right now
Australia.
Where?
in Cancun. It's 79 degrees right now.
Yeah.
She's saying it's hella cold.
Cancun. I mean.
79
Tulum.
degrees, hella cold. I guess it's cold for Cancun, but 79 degrees is pretty legit.
That sounds
Cancun?
awesome. I'll take 79 degrees.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I
Like,
mean, This time of year is when they do the BPM festival, but I got Mexican Playa del Carmen, which is right below Cancun, and then they just did Day Zero, which is like in the Mayan jungle in Tulum, and they do like a
Tulum is
24-hour
warm
party.
right now.
Yeah, a lot of people just went there. I mean, it'll rain like tropical shit, but it won't be cold. From
I need to
what I
go
remember.
somewhere. So Mexico, huh?
Dude, if you can go, I would say go to Costa Rica over Mexico because it was just way safer and like chiller.
that's awesome. She goes, well, the house I'm in, they have the AC on high. Yeah, outside is pretty legit.
Alright.
Yeah, they have the AC on
So you
high.
think Costa Rica.
Well, Costa Rica, dude, Cancun is super nice right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised. Like, I've been to Mexico.
More
Like,
south, yeah.
yeah, I've been down there before, dude. Like during this time, you're like, what the hell? This is so nice.
That's
Might
what I need to do.
might
man.
have
I
some-
need to fuck.
some rain and shit, but trust me, dude, you can live through all that shit.
Hey Curtis, did you see that video I sent you of the kid when they go when they ask me what I think of Latinas?
Oh yeah, he's like, yeah,
He's
that
like,
caramel stuff when you
That
get in
caramel
there. and
stuff,
just-
man.
oh, that's
Yo,
hilarious.
quit playing. I
Where's
watched
that kid
like
from? New
300
York?
times. I don't know, man. That kid is the Jewiest New York. I don't know, that
Oh,
caramel
that-
stuff, man. Like, whatever that shit is, man. You bring one out here right now. I'll tell that shit up live.
That's crazy. Yeah.
What's GC? What does that mean? Lily, check the GC now. What is GC? The Gamecast? No, I'm
Group
pretty sure.
chat.
Oh, group chat. Yeah, you're right. Good call, Kyle.
But what was there to be checked out?
I don't know. I think they're having like a private group chat.
Whoa.
And what happened to you, Ravi? You got really quiet too.
Yo, like when you're in other countries, I think we already talked
She's
about this.
making the
But
Discord.
Yeah, she's working on the surprise. It's a lot of work. I
Dude.
can tell. She's right. Like if it's taking this long, she's done it once, so she at least knows the steps to follow.
I'm not a fan of throwing toilet paper in the trash can.
That's some overseas shit, by the way, in Brazil. That like just let you know, I clogged the toilet 2 different times at this fucking hotel. 2 times, by the way. You know how embarrassing that shit is?
Yeah.
Be like, Camilla, the bathroom's clogged. She's like, what do you mean the bathroom's clogged? I'm like, I put toilet paper in there. And she's like, why the fuck would you do that? I'm like, because I'm from America and I'm just used to doing that.
Like I
Dude.
forgot. I just kept living my life.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
I'm telling people on the boat, hey man, don't put toilet paper down the toilet,
I
because
mean, that
like
makes
it's a
sense.
fucking boat.
No.
Yeah.
Guess what, dude?
It happened.
Hot chicks, they use it.
Well, if I go number 2, I'm gonna wipe my butt at some point, and guess what? I'm just used to letting go of that paper the second I can. I don't want to hold it.
I think the move is to get weaker toilet paper if they just in case, or you have to get that stuff that in other countries the toilet paper is scented. You know, so it doesn't stink your bathroom up.
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
paper.
With poopy toilet paper. Yeah.
I think, yeah. Yeah, but that gym that's like attached to my company, or like this is like
Hey,
next
Vibe,
to
you
it.
have a good night. It was great seeing you, by the way. Have fun in Mexico. I'm very jealous of you that you're gonna be down in Mexico with beautiful weather.
Bye bye.
Like,
Have a good night. She's like, I'm not sleeping. I'm going out. Cancun nights, baby.
so you never asked Kyle what's Kyle doing if he won the $1 billion lottery?
So hey, I have some questions for you, Curtis.
But
All right, ma'am. For the sake of round numbers, you win the $100 million lottery, right?
yeah,
You can either pay taxes now, and I'll give you 50 million bucks, or you can get $100 million over the next 30 years. Which are you taking?
50 million maybe. Yeah. I feel like I could make 100 million if I had 50 million. Is that dumb, or is that kind of like
Before
eh,
the 30
if you have
years
money,
is
you
up?
can-
What about if I said, hey man, $10 million now, or no, what was it? Oh, if I said, hey, I'll give you $15 million today,
15.
or I'll give you $1 million every year for the next 30 years.
I think the 15 million. I don't know. Something just about life seems like fragile, and you just gotta get it. You gotta make sure you have some now, because tomorrow is not promised. I don't know. I think I'm going with the 15 now.
Take the 15 now.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like because I feel like I'm older now and I'm like time's running out, or like, yeah, or I feel like
All right.
Time's
when
running
you
out.
get $2 million and then you wrote, like, you need more money than that to do some wild stuff. Do you
What's
think
the
people that
number?
are really rich, like have a lot of money, barely change the world? Some of them, like a lot of them.
Some of them. Some of them.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but
Like,
what-
if you're super rich, you think you could have all this power to do stuff, right?
But some people
You
don't
can.
want power. They just want to just hang out and do nothing and
Yeah,
enjoy being wealthy.
that's true.
Like I think Kyle and I even were talking about it. I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like I wouldn't want like we were talking about, would you want to just sit on a beach and just I would just want to go through my money if I was a billionaire. That's all I would do is just go to Greece, I go to fucking Japan, I go to China, I go to fucking Bangkok, I go to all these different places all over the world. I'd be hanging out there for a month or two. And whatever place I like the best, I'd fucking buy a house there and live there.
That's good, but don't you like? Haven't you seen the story about like how rich people they'll say like, "Yeah, I have it all, but now I need to do something that means something." Do you think you'll ever feel that where like, I have all the money, I can do all this stuff for me, but I need to like make impact for other people because it makes you feel good? You know? No, you're like, nah, fuck that.
No, I was even telling Kyle, at the end of the day, like, if I was making, like, let's say, for instance, I had enough money. I'd have enough money to buy all my friends. I'd buy, like, a neighborhood. And I'd tell all my friends and family, you gotta live in this motherfucking neighborhood, and I'm gonna live there too. And then guess what? Food's gonna get delivered, and fucking all your amenities. You don't have to do shit or work for the rest of your life. If you're a pain in the ass, it's like Survivor. We'll vote you off the fucking island, by the way. So don't be a dickhead to anybody. Be cool. If you have a problem, talk to me or talk to my handlers. Talk to those motherfuckers. Because I'll pay some other people to listen. Like, you talk to them for our problems and shit.
Lino's already got this massive infrastructure.
Yeah, dude.
Well, that's help. That's like helping people around you. That's good.
Dude, I'll be real with you. Like, every day, people are like, I want to help all the... Like, no, dude, at the end of the day, you can help the people around you and in your immediate circle, and that's about as far as it gets. With real help. I could give poor people $1,000 each, and what help is that realistically? Like, that'll help them out for that day, that week, that month, but that goes away. That's what I say. Real impacting help. Like, where is that? You can't do that for much more than the people in your immediate circle, friends, and family. That's it.
That's like think globally,
Hey,
act
I'm gonna
globally.
go to the bathroom.
Yeah, go to
But
the
I can still
bathroom.
hear you guys.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, here's the thing I was thinking is like, how many people? I mean, I feel like a lot of people you talk to have that like, oh, I would hook up my friends and family. We'll do this. We'll live in an area. It's all paid for. But how many people have actually done that are rich? A lot? Like, I don't know.
So
Maybe
here's
some like
I've
maybe
heard,
rappers buying the whole neighborhood out, the cul-de-sac, and then like their whole family living there. Is that a thing?
but like they do that with like they'll go back to their hood and they'll buy the house for like, you're a struggling single mom. I'll buy your house. You never have to pay for that bitch again. So now you just get to keep your money instead of, paying for a mortgage. Now you get more money.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's all monster shit, but it's at the end of the day, I don't know if anyone, like, I've never heard of it, at least like a multimillionaire, Joe Rogan, Mr. Beast, anybody going through and just being like, all my friends and family, you guys don't have to work ever again.
I've never heard that.
Neither have I, but like, and I think to become rich to that level, like billionaire status, hundreds of million status, like, you got to be greedy to some point.
Yeah.
I think.
And
I don't know. I'm not that
that makes
rich,
you
so
think-
I don't know.
That makes me like go in a segue. How perfect is this guy's name? Bernie Madoff. He made off with the money. Like, how?
Well,
Dude, is that like predestined for him to like take people's money?
Well, underneath American law, his wife got to keep all the jewelry
Whoa.
because you can't try a husband and wife. So he didn't reveal that his wife had all the jewelry, and his wife was like, "Please, no,
I didn't.
no."
She bought like personal goods with like that are really expensive, aka jewelry.
Yeah, like $80 million jewels and shit like that, and they just smuggle them out in secret.
The thing with that is, and I'm not saying it's good or bad, is the people that did donate to him were probably filthy rich, not like average people.
Well, it was endowments of Stanford, endowments of big banks,
Oh, shit.
I knew
endowments.
some people.
Yeah, it's like large endowments, but like, wait, like, oh shit.
Wow.
Wait a minute, Stanford, wait a minute. You think Stanford is getting all their money?
I thought it was just rich people, not.
No,
I didn't know it was institutions.
institutions, hospitals, banks,
Whoa.
like a lot of people through the. Well, no, dude, this guy is the guy who started Nasdaq, so this guy's like a financial wizard, and he was getting returns because he would do this like, Curtis, Kyle's getting me returns of 40%. You're like 40%. I gotta get in. So you throw in some money to Kyle, and then Kyle's gonna take that money, but he's already gotta pay Steven, my other guy. So he's gonna pay Steven. And you're gonna tell someone else, Kyle's like, dude, we're getting 40% returns, get ready. I heard about this. So some other guy's gonna come to Kyle, give him money. Now he's gonna take that money and pay you, Curtis, the 40% returns. He's gonna do that a few times. Now other people are gonna be like, dude, I gotta throw some money in here, but he's gonna be like, dude, don't take it out. Just hold it, and I'll make you bigger returns. Get ready.
And
And it was
But
all
that was-
it was all a deck
but
of
not-
cards.
not real growth, and not real growth.
Well, no, it was because like
Yeah.
you didn't have like he was making numbers go up on a chart, but you didn't have any of those numbers. Those numbers weren't real.
Yeah.
Your money was already used to pay Steven or pay Jill or pay whatever endowment that requested their money back. And then you put locks on the money. So then when the financial crisis happened in 2008, that's when the whole deck of cards came falling because everybody was like, we need our money back because there's a financial crisis. And he was like, well, give me a week. And then everyone
But that
was
was
like,
2008? Bernie?
Bernie, yeah, I think it was 2000. Let me see when he got caught.
No, it was after that, man.
But it was after that, yeah. But that's what made the House of Cards come falling down was the financial crisis.
No, but I'm saying the Bernie Madoff was found out much after.
Yeah, because that's when, yeah, because your crimes don't get brought to light right away. The problem is the deck of cards is gonna fall, and then everything's found out that everything's fake and you're a crook.
Mm.
What do you think about Sam Bankman-Fried?
I hope he's a guy who spends the rest of his fucking life in jail.
He kind of crashed the entire crypto for a minute.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
he's an idiot just like the rest of those dumbasses from like Mount Gox. He's just a crook, by the way.
yeah. I can't. I mean, he was really smart with like figuring out how to like bury the Japanese.
Bernie
company that
Madoff
like,
was sentenced to 150 years in prison in June 2009.
So no possibility of
Yeah,
parole.
you guys were talking about it was 2008.
Well, no, that's when everything came crashing down. Was 2008. He was sentenced 2009. That's why I'm saying it wasn't much later
Right.
than that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I'm saying that
You're
whole
right.
thing. The financial crisis is what made that a crisis for him because that's when Stanford, the banks, the fucking the hospitals, everyone was like, we need our money back.
Bro, AEG.
Yeah, everyone needed their
AIG.
money back because everything was collapsing. So like, we need our money back, and he was like,
AIG.
yeah, AIG, the insurance firm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm at.
Or even ING too.
Yeah, there's a bunch of insurance firms.
American Airlines.
Yeah.
Who the heck? Dude, these companies can't be giving it to this guy. What the heck? No? It sounds weird.
The guy invented NASDAQ.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, the guy wasn't some nobody, dude. Like, the guy was, like, a smart guy, a good trader, and he started off trading with, like, $30,000 or something. He got, like, all of his friends and family gave him money to take a long shot on him, and he became super successful.
So, I wonder, I gotta watch this documentary on him. What point, maybe he hasn't talked about it, but what point did you go, hey, let's make a scheme instead of do the good thing?
1999. It's all detailed, by the way. They have the whole idea.
Glass-Steagall.
Yeah, 1999, he came up with this idea where he was like,
Glass Eagle?
Glass-Steagall was the beginning of the end.
Glass Seagull.
Yeah.
Like the bird. Like the bird, right?
No,
Steve.
with a
Steve.
T.
Yeah, with a T.
Oh, Steagle.
Yeah.
That sounds like some Watergate type. I don't know what it is, but no.
Let's leave old policy out because I think that's the most boring thing we can talk about. Like, that's beyond even, like, politics boring. Like, we're talking about policies that fucked up the country. And I hate that policy, personally.
No, I'm just saying that was a.
Kyle, you look really out
I
of
was
it.
like, I wonder what made him change.
I didn't say that, by the way. That's what Ravi said. You look really out of it. Yeah, Kyle looks like he's on cloud 9. He had too much of item 9.
That's so funny.
Item 9 needs to be talking about for everybody.
That's funny.
What is that?
Item
Remember
9.
Pineapple Express and like
The beginning, that first, that's like so ridiculous where it's like back in 1952 and it's like,
they're smoking the weed.
so sir, you just had some of item 9. What are your thoughts? He's like, he's like singing a song. He's like, why are we out
He's
there?
like, let me tell you something, man. This shit's great. All right?
Like we need to be
This-
telling people about item 9.
Let me tell you about your little dog and pony show with the military.
One.
That's right.
A lot of dudes.
Lot of dudes. Where are the chicks at?
He said, "Where are the boobies?"
Yeah.
Like, what do you feel like? He's like, "I feel like a hot piece of butter on top of flapjacks."
Flapjacks, yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, he's trying to do the he's like,
He's doing 3-piece band,
Yeah.
like jazz band.
Bill Hader's awesome, by the way. I just want to make sure we all say Bill Hader's wonderful. We lost Norm
Hey, did you
Macdonald.
watch Barry?
I loved Barry. I thought Barry was a great show.
I never watched.
So good, man.
Terrific show, by the way.
I like the movie Hot Rod.
Hot Rod was okay. Like, the problem is Hot Rod didn't get enough credit, so everyone hated it. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was okay.
I thought it was like Napoleon
Is that the
Dynamite.
Andy Samberg?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's silly.
Bill Hader's in it. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of good actors are in it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know how those dudes were asking about movies the other day?
Yeah.
Is Grandma's Boy a popular movie?
I don't know, dude, but you know what? Grandma's Boy for me is like a
Yeah.
good get high movie and just watch it and laugh your ass off. Like, it's super silly,
Yeah.
but it's good.
I think it's a great movie.
Yeah. Just to let you know, we'll get a lot of hate on the internet for us saying that probably because people hate Adam Sandler
Really?
movies of any type. I've noticed. Yeah.
They don't
People
like that?
are so... Dude, people are such assholes. Adam Sandler, we're all so blessed to be alive. There are a couple of people that
What?
we are just so lucky.
Well, don't get me wrong. Adam Sandler has made
alive.
some stinkers, but wait a minute. Are we forgetting Billy Madison? Are we forgetting fucking Happy Gilmore? Are we forgetting
Are we forgetting Waterboy?
Dude, wait, he did so like
Uh-huh.
yeah. Guess what? There's gonna be some money grab movies too. Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. Like yeah,
Oh,
you,
and fucking the new one, the Gem one. Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems, yeah, which was actually a good
And
movie
like
because it was.
Punch Drunk Love
Yeah.
was really good.
That's a
Click.
crazy movie.
That was
I like
also, I
Click.
love Adam Sandler, man. I watched Adam Sandler. He was the last show I saw before the COVID shut down
Oh
at
really?
the Dynasty Typewriter in LA. My buddy Justin's a bar manager there, and so anytime Sandler, Norm Macdonald would go through, we'd go, and it was like a 100-seat theater. And we saw him on the Monday, and then Tuesday everything locked down. People who talk shit about Sandler, they're out of their minds. He's the man.
My favorite movie, the newer one, is Just Go With It with Jennifer Aniston.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it's such a funny movie. And then like Nick Swartzen's in it. And he plays like a fake German guy half the time. It's like hilarious. There's a scene in the movie where he brings a sheep back to life with CPR, and he puts his mouth on the sheep and like breathes air into it, and then like does like a suplex to get the heart working again.
Ravi, are you still here? Corin, are you still here?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we lost them. I don't think they're in here anymore.
We probably have not been very intriguing for the last.
Lurks, whoever Lurks is. Stream Fair. Drapsnet.
I did a photo shoot on Monday in LA, downtown LA.
Nice, dude. Gay Pornhub
Yeah.
is popping off. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, this girl that I met that's doing like a social media type press packet for me, like headshots and like all this other stuff and making videos. She said she's like the last time we hung out and did like on the photo shoot, she's like, oh, and she's like, I was thinking about it. She's like, you don't have to pay me like $500 like we agreed on. She's like, I'll just do it and blah blah blah. I was like, I got to give you something. Like, if you're doing this work, I'm like, the EP comes out next week. Like, I need some kind of like media, if not from you. And she's like, oh no, I'll still like make it for you. So, yeah.
Maybe she wants some dick.
I don't know.
Just kidding.
I mean, I think she's interested because we're like we'll get food after or before we hung out, but I don't know.
Smoke weed?
Does she?
You
Yeah.
don't smoke weed, Curtis.
Not that much, but no.
Curtis
she
used
does.
to be cool, not anymore.
I just think her like I don't know. I'm not super into her, but her like level of cleanliness does not match mine. Like one of the last things she sent me was like after I left, I was like, oh, I just got home, blah blah, all the way in Orange County, and then she's like, oh, I just realized like how messy my apartment was. I just cleaned it. I'm like, oh no, you're in transition phase. You're putting up decorations. I get it. Like, yeah. But I don't know. The whole apartment smells like dog. It's just like the hardwood floors. The couch is like kind of crazy.
Curtis runs a hard bargain, by the way. Don't
Fuck
think,
the dog, dude.
if you think Curtis is just hooking up with any regular old bitch, you're crazy. Right, Curtis?
I mean, I try to have a kind of standard. Trust me, you guys aren't just hooking up with any chick. Like that's not. There's limits. You guys, everyone has limits. Sometimes if you're drinking a bunch, maybe it's like more like looser, but it's also I'm trying to work with her, so I don't want to be like it would stifle them. Like I need work, like because she does good like social media work, so that I don't want to be like get that kind of confusion.
Dude, I used to hook up with this girl who had this fucking dog. Dude, I hated this dog.
Oh,
It was this
you
little
told me about this.
pug. Oh, I hated that
You said
dog.
it was just like there.
And
always
stunk,
there.
and everything in the fucking house, her little apartment stunk. Like this fucking dog. She had like a shit pad that like it didn't really get off. She had like, I hated that dog. Every chick with a cat, where the cat's litter box is in her room.
Whoa.
Ugh.
It's been so long, I can't even remember it. Like,
I went on a date with a girl one time. She had a cat. We never went on a date again. I was like, this is never gonna work. By the way, bitch. Like, you can't have a cat.
because your allergies or what?
Yeah. Like, even just going to Tony's house is always a problem. Like, he has cats everywhere and shit. I'm all fucked up afterwards.
Not anymore, but yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't have cats anymore?
Dude, Gina took the cats. What do you mean?
I thought he got new cats. though.
Hero's dead, bro.
But no, I think he got new cats, dude. Like, you can get new
No,
cats.
he didn't get new cats, man. He's been with Brittany.
Get new cat.
He's been with Brittany. He didn't have,
I thought
doesn't
they
like
have
cats.
I thought they had a cat there, to be honest with you, when I went over there.
No. Never.
And Ravi's back, guys. Who dead? We're talking about dead cats, by the way, not a...
Hero,
No one's-
the cat died.
That cat would eat with his paw like this. Like,
Yeah.
I love that cat, man. Hero is the only cool cat.
No,
Not the only. There have been some cool cats in
No.
my days.
I just have allergies.
Why-
I like cats. I just have allergies like a motherfucker.
Wiseman had a good cat. Oh,
Hero
he's-
died of
No.
old age. Hero died of old age, right?
Old age,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. He was a 17-year-old cat. Big cat. Uh-oh. Did we lose Curtis?
Curtis, we just lost Curtis for some reason.
No, Curtis isn't smoking right now. Has Curtis been? He likes to smoke sometimes. He's never been like a.
When I lived there, Curtis used to smoke with me every single day.
That's true. We smoked a lot of weed. You're right.
Curtis was my neighbor.
Remember that one time
Curtis-
his buddy? Hey, remember that one time his buddy came over with that big ass fucking.
Well, that was Alex. Alex is the guy who owned all those like medical shops, so it's like he just came over with that ridiculous thing. Did we lose Curtis? And Curtis, he vapes more than anything else than smoke, which is fine, I guess. It is what it is.
Hey, did we lose Curtis?
I'm sending him a message at the same time. Burping ASMR. We got peanuts and we got burping. There's that handsome guy. I said that and he just smiles like, yeah, I know, it's me.
I know, dude. Me, right?
I love it, Curtis. We can't hear you at all, dude. Your voice is muted. Curtis, you're muted, buddy. Wait, can anyone else hear Curtis? Am I the only one who can't hear him?
I hear him. I hear you. I hear Curtis.
I hear Kyle. I hear Lino.
Oh, that's why. My bad.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I had you on the wrong screen. Like I said, I'm just figuring this out better and better every day.
Hey, Ravi, what flavor was the vape that made you sick? These vapes are getting gross. These people, dude.
My wife's the same way. She's super, like, she hates vapes. She hates any type of
Ugh.
smoke. Just to let you know. If there's, like, smoking joints, smoking weed, she's, like, super, I hate it.
And these
I mean,
ones that, like,
You could not do it and be fine.
Yeah.
guys at the
Some people
bar
are
don't
more-
wanna fuck it up.
She doesn't even know.
What type of vape? Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Breathe-
it's gross. 'Cause
No.
vapes have, like, a chemicalness to them where you're like, ugh.
Well, it's all chemical. They put together some chemicals and they're like, this tastes like strawberry cupcakes. Boom.
It's propylene glycol.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. You can get the flavor of grape from rubber latex gloves.
So
It's the
smoke
same
latex
chemical.
gloves. Curtis now
I'm
smoking
sorry, say that again,
condoms.
Curtis.
You can get the chemical flavor of grape, like grape flavor, from latex gloves. Like chemically, it's in the latex gloves, but you can like dissolve it and like all this stuff. I watched it on YouTube. This scientist kid, and then he got the flavor of grape from like melting and like putting it through all these like acid baths and like distilling it. It's crazy what like chemicals can do. The richest people and richest companies have to be like the chemical companies, like what's it called, DuPont and 3M. Like that's the money that you don't even think about. That's the biggest money. It's the stuff that makes up everything.
Yeah, General
Plastic.
Electric.
Plastics too,
Yeah.
like oil and gas.
Well, no,
Right.
oil, gas, plastics, all that stuff, chemicals. That's where the real money is. Like,
Petroleum,
Yeah.
yeah. But let's give petroleum a break, and then all the other ones around it
yeah.
that you don't think about. Yeah.
Well, they all require petroleum.
Yeah.
Like petroleum's like the lifeblood of all of it to make it all work. That's why Germany's having a problem right now.
What's happening?
They need that cheap.
What
Yeah,
happened?
They need that cheap Russian gas, and they have to be buying that expensive American and
It's
North
cold.
Sea. Yeah, the North Sea gas and American gas. America upped the price for them 25%. All
Yeah,
gas,
man.
all gas shipments coming from America into Germany up 25%. Like, what a
Jeez.
bunch of dickheads, by the way.
America.
Yeah. Well, no, it sounds like the most American thing in the world. Like, America's not here to help anyone. We're here to make
And
money.
also, too, isn't that like perfect, like liberal ideology is like
Well, no, I think,
Russia bad, Germans bad.
yeah.
They're stuck in this like
Nice
Hitler and 80s Bond
movies.
villain.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so they're just so in their mind it's like, are you starving innocent people by not allowing them power at their house? Yes. But were there Nazis there once? Yes.
That's really the problem of it all. Like, where it's like, but wait, there's like, I've always said it. Like, if people are always like, well, America, because Joe Biden's president, they're a very democratic nation. Well, no, like, it's the same thing with Germany. Like, there's a bunch of liberals there, there's a bunch of conservatives there, there's a bunch of like all over the world. That's the way the whole world's made up, by the way. And it's like people all arguing for their own bite of power. But I don't know. It's a bunch of innocent people in my mind where just some guy who wants to feed his family and keep the lights on, that can't happen now because there's not enough gas to keep the lights on. But actually, I'll be honest with
There's
you.
plenty of gas.
Well, not in Germany, but actually, Germany's dealing right now with not dealing. They're actually getting one of the warmest winters they've had in the last 20 years.
Whoa.
That's good.
Hey, dude, whoa, that's good for them, dude. This was one of the violently cold, but it's fine. Okay, so you guys made it through this winter. What about next winter? What's the 10-year outlook look like?
Well, what are they supposed to do?
They all have to deal with it, I guess.
Yeah, they have to deal with it.
Isn't there like a bunch of tornadoes this year in like Oklahoma, like whatever the tornado alley? That's what I saw in the news. Like most amount of like cyclone touchdowns this year out of any year. This time.
They always
So I
say
mean,
that.
it's only been a month.
California had more rain, like
Oh,
over that couple
no.
days.
Did I ever show you guys the chart, which I thought was fucking awesome, by the way? Chart of rain in California. Drought.
I bet you there's still fires in California somewhere going. That's the messed up part. No matter what. No matter what. If you
Record
watch,
rains and still.
if you watch
After the driest
movies,
start to
fire
any year
in the
on record,
forest doesn't
California
give a shit about like the rain. The rain is when the lightning happens, and then it creates fire while it's raining.
Good night, Ravi. You're our number one fan.
Woo!
Hey, Ravi, see you later. Have a good night. I gotta find this stupid story, which...
Good job on Lino's drawing.
Yeah, good job on that. That's dope, by the way.
Yeah.
Very good.
I gotta pay for this news story? I'm not paying for a news story.
Ew, no, that's so gross.
Who the hell pays for the New York Times?
I heard some kid made some like site that undoes all that shit, so you can read whatever you want.
There's a site you can go to, but I'm just not going to it right now. I'm not gonna do
No,
all that.
I just heard about something about it.
Actually, you could change the name of the server from a secure server to an unsecure server, and you type in one other thing, and then it'll bring up the archive story that's somewhere on the internet for you for free.
Oh,
Ravi's out. Peace, Ravi.
peace. What's the benefit of going to Mars and colonizing it?
Zero, dude. I'll be honest with you. I think that's the dumbest thing in the world. I think Mars is probably the least habitable planet of all the planets in the solar system.
Oh, come on. Jupiter's pretty wild.
Well, Jupiter doesn't.
It's a
you
gas
can't.
planet.
It's a gas. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about planets that you can actually live on. I'm just saying, like Jupiter, that's completely out of the question. But like Mars doesn't have a fucking atmosphere, by the way.
Saturn?
Saturn is like fucking a pool of yellow.
Yeah.
What is what's
I'm
a
talking
decent
about-
planet we could...
Venus. I think
Neptune.
Venus. I think
Neptune.
I think Neptune is too far. I think it's too cold, and I think you have to be somewhere within those beginning planets of the solar system. Mars,
So,
Venus is like
Mercury
uninhabitable.
is really...
Mercury's too hot.
Yeah.
Mercury's way too hot.
Yeah, man. It's literally a hot
It's like
rock.
right next to the sun.
Yeah, that's why Mercury's gone. That's why I'm saying Venus. I think would probably be the best. 'Cause
Think
Venus,
about how violent it is on Mercury right now. It has to be,
They have
like,
acid
such
rain
an-
every day. Like
yeah, it has to be the wildest environment.
the whole, all the oxygen is there's no oxygen. It's all like carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide,
Ugh.
like crazy. And they have like acid rainstorms constantly. But there is a surface on Venus.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
what
think
I'm
Really?
the idea.
Yeah.
The idea
How long
is
would
like
it
they
take
want
to get to
to.
Venus?
I think it was like. I can't remember. It takes 4 years at our speed now to get to Mars.
To get to Mars.
Yeah.
It's 4 years, at least that's what I remember.
He's saying though, by like 2030, it could be 2 years.
If you want to live on Mars, you're gonna have to make an atmosphere. You're gonna have to blow nukes everywhere up. That's the only way.
Dude,
That's
you're
what
gonna, and
some-
you have to freeze the core of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Mars is too far gone. I think if it's Mars is like a fucked up planet. It's just a rock floating in space.
Yeah, but someone's idea, or Elon was like, we put a nuclear bomb at the ice caps and we melt that ice into water, and then we
Dude,
got
that's yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That idea there, there's gonna be so many people who complain about that shit, and like, dude, like that shit'll never happen in 100 years. I don't give a fuck
Did you
how
guys
rich.
watch Don't Look Up? Did you guys watch Don't Look Up?
I thought the movie
Yeah.
was horse shit. I didn't like it.
I was in the middle about it. The ending kind of threw me
Yeah,
off.
Well, I was
It was one of those
excited.
ones
I was pumped to watch it, and then I watched it. I was like, damn, this wasn't that good. The trailer was so much better than the movie.
And dude, I was like, I just got done. I was like, people are just living in a different reality than I am, because to me it was like everything was backwards.
Yep.
Like it was the opposite of what I perceive everything as. They were close, but it was like the opposite. But that whole thing ends with them like leaving and getting off of the planet, and then going and getting, then like they go to some Avatar type planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing
But,
just kills him.
The Clay just kills.
But, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't know if I ever told Curtis. Live yoga, full motion, zoomed in. That's also a very hot item, by the way. Lots of people have been clicking. I've noticed.
We had 7 people watching us.
I know something about that seems like it's cheating, but
But I just want to say, how dumb are you to even click on that? Like, you can see the preview. The preview is us 3 fucking ugly faces. Like, let's see if anything's cool. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
and if you're looking
That's
for
fine.
that, you can just go to the hub, and it's like right there, bam.
For some reason, I feel like certain countries have bans, and then like this is like the closest thing they can get. If it's like the hot tub swimming pools and like streams. That's a category, I think.
No, that's like Kyle and I were looking at it. Like, there's 25,000 people watching that. Where I'm like, well, I get that. I get why guys aren't watching us, because they'd rather watch a girl in a bikini talk about
Yeah,
nonsense.
that makes sense. I'm not upset at that.
But
No.
I can't understand guys, like, literally, Curtis, like, they're sitting there like this.
Watching a dude eat chow mein.
Yeah, and he's just eating food the whole time, not talking to the camera, not looking at the camera, just eating.
Dude, they have
I
that on
watched a
TikTok.
second of a guy. Lino, you were saying like these guys are really talented who play guitar. I went and watched one dude. He fucking sucked.
Oh, dude, wait, but no, there's some guys too, like, but I've noticed people with lots of streamers, like, there's one piano guy I saw where I was like, whoa, this guy's is amazing, by the way.
See, I think that could be a good segment of our show. Is somehow Lino gets on his computer and then he goes to those really small streams and we just like look at it and go, "What's going on here?" And then we go to the next one. I think that'd be like interesting.
There's nobody watching us.
No, we got 4 people on.
4 people. We're 3 of them, right?
I'm pretty sure I'm one of them. You're one of them. Kyle's one of them.
I'm one of them.
So 2. But
Like
also, I've never
killing it
seen
for-
like 3 people talking on Twitch. It's usually like, you know what I mean, like in different rooms. It's yeah.
Well, it's
on
usually-
TikTok, they have like 4 or 5 boxes that can go at one time.
Yeah. And it's usually a
Really?
debate of some type. When it's
Yeah.
something like this, it's usually a
Should we
debate.
be on TikTok?
We could, but you have to have 1,000 followers to even
stream
go
live. Yeah, that's the problem with TikTok.
Ew.
Like, here's the problem. Like, all these things, like, to be affiliated, to make money, to do all that, you have to have a XYZ amount of followers, certain stream time. You have to hit all these benchmarks.
Yeah, it's interesting. But it makes sense. Like they don't want to back people with no followers. Like,
Yeah, like our
it just
videos.
costs bandwidth for them.
Yeah, all of our videos get taken down after 7 days, no matter what, because we're not affiliated, so we don't keep our streams up.
Oh, on Twitch?
Yeah, all of it. That's why I'm saying, you're like, delete. I'm like, dude, everything's gonna leave here within 7 days. Whatever we record on Twitch, it's gone in 7 days. We aren't like Hassan
It's
or
been
somebody.
gone in 7 days.
Yeah, we're not like somebody cool that they care about. So like, no one's watching your shit. We gotta save storage space and bandwidth. We get rid of it.
But you can also just delete it too.
Yeah, you can delete it too. Yeah.
Yo, I think I'm gonna start wrapping this one up.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's midnight here, so
Yeah, and like this is exhausting. Are you guys tired?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Dude, I won't
We've
lie.
been going for 3 fucking hours.
This is the
3
reason
hours
why-
and 20 minutes.
So I just filled up
Ugh.
this water to the top, and it's already down to here. Like that's the one thing I realized
Dude,
is
I
I
probably
gotta.
drank 40 fucking waters. But yeah, dude, we did 3.5 hours, dude. That's insane.
No. It's
Yeah,
We
really
gotta
good
get
right
people
now.
to watch it.
That'll boost the number.
Yep.
It will?
I mean, it helps that like
The-
you want to have consistent, longer streams.
Yeah, you want to have longer streams consistently on Twitch because that's how you're gonna
Ugh.
hit. Like, and I know you're like, what? This is whack. Like, no, if you want to get promoted, you have to be committed. Twitch has to know that they're not gonna promote some guys who are like, all right, we're out.
I haven't sat down the entire time.
You need to set yourself up in a way to be comfortable.
No,
Fair.
I like it.
Oh, okay.
I like standing up. I feel like
Well, I'll
much
be-
more interactive.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. That's the one thing I do miss is the fact that I can walk around. If I don't have a headset on, I can stand up and talk. Because I am a lot better and more expressive when I talk that way. I've noticed.
Yeah, and I like being able. It like keeps me sharp. I think in my mind.
No.
All right, dudes.
But you know what? I hope everyone has
Yeah,
a good
man.
night. To our 2 streamers that are on here with us, I hope you have a good night too. Later,
All right,
everyone.
I'm gone for a couple days. I'll tell you now.
All right, let me know whenever you can stream. Credits if you're ever down to stream. I'm down.
All right.
All right, dudes. Have a good one.
Later, bud.
Later, guys.